Jesus Christ. Hard in here, baby.
Mike's head's just hot because he knows we were late.
Yeah.
We were late.
Can we talk about that?
What do you want to talk about? What do you mean?
Cool. No, let's go. 7:30 start, guys. Yeah, that's the time to be there. What's the time now? 10:30.
10:30.
Yeah. Inexcusable. Explain yourself.
It's a disgrace.
Trust, you're a fucking disgrace, bro.
Fucking disgrace.
Fucking disgrace.
Explain yourself.
Cool. I was in my room, yeah, and I was ready to go. And I said to Johnny, Jesus Christ.
Don't deflect.
No, go on. It's not knocked over. Go on.
Yeah, I was in my room, yeah, and like, I said, Johnny, let's go at 7:30. And Johnny was like, yeah. But he was just around doing things, and it's like, just skedaddling around, yeah. And I was like, cool. I kept calling him, let's go. We didn't leave till 8 o'clock. Not only did we meant to start earlier, I said to Ryan, yo, you coming to the pod?
No, don't do that, because I'm in the same group chat. Ryan told you I can't make 7:30. He agreed 8:15.
And I said what? What did I say?
I'm in the group.
What did I say?
You told me, Ryan, I'm 10 minutes away at 8:45.
No. I said, let's delay it for Ryan. I said in the group.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Did I not say that?
No, but I was ready for the time I
said. You delayed it for Ryan.
Did I not say that?
So why are you blaming Johnny then? So Johnny was never late. He was on time.
Okay, then Johnny's on time.
Well, let's see when we wheel up a little bit. So when did you alert Johnny that you're ready to go?
Before 7:30.
What time was it?
Like 7:25.
What? Does it take 5 minutes to get from Hatfield to here?
And pick other people up.
And you said it starts at 7:30.
I said kick off at 7:30. It doesn't mean anything.
That's when you go to the start of a game.
Kick off means
You
around.
go to the start of a game.
No, not in my head.
No. How do you start a football game?
You play football.
Huh?
Kickoff is at this time. That's when the game's starting.
Yeah, but okay, right. When we play football, yeah.
What's
the question?
No,
I'm doing it. I'm by myself here. Right, yeah. When we play football, yeah. Like most times, especially last season, yeah. When the kickoff's at 10, what time do we turn up?
When you say
What time
we
do
mean
we
you.
turn up?
What time do we turn up? Us.
At 9:55.
There we go.
Yeah, because who's driving?
But
you.
what time? No, sorry.
This is you. This is
time
Stop
is
trying to
kickoff, though?
normalise it.
What time is kickoff though?
I don't know what
It's
time
still
it
at
is.
10, innit?
I don't know what time these Caucasians
So
get off their ball.
you're on the pitch by 10.
It's not a Caucasian household.
Whatever you've done, even at 25 past, you would have not been here.
Yeah. No
by
matter
half
what
7.
happens, we're still on the pitch.
So
by
your
10.
point isn't valid. Try again.
Very
Mate, you're a
valid.
menace. You just need to accept that and just accept
Very
it.
Accept
valid.
And we
responsibility.
can move on and actually do the podcast. Otherwise, we could be on this subject all night.
Okay, cool. I'll take the blame for this. You can put the blame
Was
on
it
me.
your fault though?
You can put the blame on me.
Take the blame on it.
I'll take the blame if that's what you want. That's what you guys
it's
want.
your fault.
It's not my fault because I had to go to St. Albans, then to Tewin, to
Why
Max Bannon.
airing people's
You knew all of
area
this.
codes?
You knew all of this.
Can't blame Max
Airing
Bannon.
people's
bro.
area codes. Like.
Yeah, but no one knows exactly what I'm talking about, do they?
It's not hard to work when there's 5 people.
You can. You have to figure it out.
This guy.
Anyway, moving on.
Snitch 9, bro.
Yeah, snitch time. I'll say a government, you know. I'll say a
pretty
government.
I will
obvious.
tell everyone what your family does. Which tax come for them?
Wow.
We do everything legally by the book.
Them 5 houses, fucking band of houses, bro.
What do we bang our houses, bro?
I can't talk one of the houses on my street.
There we go. 2.
2 street.
Nah, but they're not. Listen, they've done very well for themselves, man.
Buy-to-lets.
Yeah, but to let they do very well for themselves.
Can we, you know what, yeah?
HMOs going
It's
on?
been how many years? 10 years later. Nah, it's not 10. 7 years later, I'm still rattled. Because my man owns multiple houses. Here in the days we had EMA, this guy was getting £30. Do you know what it means to get £30? Basically, your mum loses money every month. Like, she's not bringing any money in. That's when you get £30. But this guy, 3-car park driveway, multiple houses guy was getting £30 EMA.
Yeah, but I needed
Your
money to go to
parents-
sixth form.
Your parents have to earn less than 16k conjoined to get £30.
No, that's not how it
And
works.
he
That's
was
very
getting-
true, actually.
That's not how your mate works.
Nah, I think
Bro,
it is.
You've done the
bro.
system.
I think it is.
You've been in since day
I
one.
don't think people do it.
I feel like. Go on.
No, go.
I feel like this is therapy because you've had your moment where you knew Mike was separate. Yeah.
Yeah.
My threshold moment, yeah.
You move the mic, talk to the
Was
mic.
was the time, yeah, when we went to the Black Lives Matter movement, bro. This guy came with liquor. And he said, this should be like horrible. That's when I looked at this guy, I said, oh, this guy had alcohol, yeah.
He didn't
I
see
was
the pain.
looking at him, I was like, Why did you say that? And I was like, I'm fully kidding like it was gonna be
Man
carnival.
said it's like carnival.
said it's gonna
My
be
black
like carnival.
privilege is like you're a dickhead, bro.
This guy doesn't know.
This guy doesn't know the struggle. He don't know
He
struggle.
don't know pain,
He
fam.
don't know struggle.
Listen, I've never been called
At
a
the
nigger.
same
Bare
time,
moments, fam.
like that. But at the same time, we gotta give props to his old man and mum.
Ah, of course.
Because they're
Oh,
not
I would
born from the
love that.
UK. They're migrants that worked very hard and put themselves in a privileged position. So at the same time, we're giving Ban. I rate this because that's what we're all planning to do. That's all our ambition in it. So I rate him. But at the same time, there's no a lot of fraud is going on.
No,
A
no,
lot
no.
of fraud
You
is
work
going
very
on.
hard to get. Listen, you need to understand.
very
this,
hard
yeah?
at
Think
fraud.
on this,
Are
yeah?
you trying to tell me in the space of 10 years, your parents have both gone from earning less than 16K to now owning multiple houses?
Yes, it's doable. It's doable.
lying.
That's the American dream. It's the American dream.
That's not running in the
It's the
UK.
American
We're
dream.
in the UK.
It's the British dream, innit? You know what I mean? Brexit, all them things. But all I'm trying to say is that look, like you need to understand, like it's doable.
Just say you're Nigerian
doable.
and there was fraud involved.
There was no fraud involved. But what I will say is the government fraud us all the time. Let's get our own back.
Blame.
Let's get our own back.
Stick it to the
What do you
man.
mean? You got, no. Deep it, yeah. How can I be chilling, yeah, trying to plan what I'm going
Nah,
to be
bro,
doing
I hear you.
for Boxing Day, and they say tomorrow you're on tier 4. Tomorrow
Nah,
you
bro,
can't leave
nah,
your
bro, I
yard.
hear you.
Finesse the system.
Because look
Finesse
what I
it.
work in it. Look what I do in it. I do like massive contracts in it, like for big companies. And look at PPE. How the hell have the government using taxpayers' money given the manufacturing and sourcing of PPE to one guy without going through the appropriate measures? When I say
Spanish
appropriate
shit.
measures,
One guy heard about
when I say
that.
appropriate measures, in terms of my industry, if you ever want to get a new supplier to follow governance, you have to at least go out to the market and show more than 2 suppliers that you've done a price comparison, you've tendered, you scoped, you've done like the contract, see what they can offer, what they can do, their capabilities. And then you choose on that one. So if anyone was to order it, you can be like, okay, this is why it done it because it's cheaper. This way done it because they can do it in a fast delivery. This way done it because they're local. Where the government spent like what, 200 million and just gave it to my man who's helped support the Conservative Party with
Is that
no
Boris's
background.
boy?
Yeah, no background, no
Is
checking.
it a Spanish guy?
And I don't even think the guy, and to even add to it, he got one of his Spanish friends, because he's got like another deal going on, to be the middleman, who ended up getting paid 27 grand just for this guy. So it was already agreed. They were like, you're giving it to me, you're going to pay him a finder's fee, we're going to manufacture it at this rate, and then we're just going to whitewash it, bro. It's a fucking piss. It's basically corruption. Like, it's inner
The
communication.
story makes me feel sick. Apparently, that company that was made like literally 8 days or 7 days before.
Yeah, bro, it's
they made
ridiculous.
that deal.
Yeah.
You know
So
how
then,
fucked
man,
that
he doesn't
is?
even specialize in that area. He just now bought a shell company that will take over that ownership and then they'll cover it and white label it.
But that's what the government do. Like a lot of the time, they
You're
just
not meant
bring
to
in-
do that.
No, what they do is a lot of the contracts they get, you'll see it'll be like, I just happened to be a business owner of a guy that went to uni with this minister, or he was in the same class with this
It's the
minister.
eating man
That's
them.
just how it works. Yeah.
It's the eating man. I don't know why you're not in it, because you eat ass.
You've eaten more ass than me. So I don't know what's going on here. You're the first one to eat ass of all of us, and you're
Actually,
trying to attack me.
I wasn't.
Who was the first to eat
I
ass?
wasn't.
Who?
It was Mac.
No, that's disgusting.
You can't go back into it. You can't go south of Swansea to get yourself
No,
out
no,
of
but
that
I'm
one.
sorry. He was setting pace.
He
Like,
pissed on bitches, and you want to use that guy as an example. You can't. That's not comparison.
Knocking out
That's not
bouncers as well,
comparison.
isn't it?
Huh?
Goes knocking out bouncers as well.
Yeah,
didn't he?
knocking out muscles and pissing on bitches, and you want to use that as a comparison. Man was pissing on his girlfriend like he's R. Kelly, and you want to use that as a comparison.
need
It
to meet this
I don't
guy.
think that can stay in this pod.
has to. It has to.
I need to meet this guy.
How could you piss on bitch? Do you know, what's the thing that Future says? Damn right, piss on bitches. Man did that.
Because you know one of the other man them got off with
without
that girl in
consent?
it.
No, there's consent. They're in
One
the
of
shower.
one of the
Different,
other
bro.
one of the other man them got off with that girl in it.
Different, bro.
What?
One of the other man them got off with that girl in it.
Which other man them?
We in a group. I
One
can't
of
say.
our man them.
Yeah, you know him well.
What on the set?
Close man them.
You know him well. Was in the baby boys group chat.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The lie.
Huh?
The lie.
No.
Oh, that you. Childbearing. The nigga with childbearing
Oh
hips.
my god,
Mike,
bro.
come on, man.
Fucking hell.
Interesting.
Man said childbearing.
Interesting.
You're raw.
No, you're moving mad.
Interesting.
Shit, yeah.
Anyway, let me do my intro quick and then you guys can chat.
Here we go.
Welcome to episode 119 of the Shootersshoot podcast. As it's the Christmas special, I decided I will not do a weird language. Or I could do it in Mel's language. Like geezer. Shout I mean, fucking welcome to episode 119 of the Shoot fucking
Do
Shoot
you know
Shoot
why
podcast.
he hasn't
shout I
done
mean.
it this week, people? Because Mike's underprepared. He's got all of us here, and he hasn't prepared for this episode one bit. Because normally he would find another language. He just hasn't done it. Start telling the truth.
Okay, what happened?
Your New Year's resolution. Just
You
start
lost the
telling the
funding.
truth. Stop being a blagger.
I can't do that. I need to lie. I need to lie.
I need to lie.
That's why I said I need to lie.
Imagine those things. You're like, have you guys watched Liar Liar, the movie?
Nah.
That Jim Carrey movie where you can't lie no more. You can only tell the truth.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it briefly years ago.
Exactly that. Imagine that happened to me. I'll be finished. I'll be finished, bruv. I need to lie, bruv.
Was that red leg?
That's down here somewhere.
You know what? Sometimes it's just easier letting people know the truth, man. Yeah, trust me. I can't lie.
Come on, man.
Pardon the pun. Yeah, it would be easier.
Surely your New Year's resolution is supposed to be a good, positive thing you want to let people know about. How can it possibly?
What is your
Have you man set
what
New
is
Year's
your
resolutions?
Huh?
If you man set New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, forget about them. Stop gambling. I don't want to gamble a penny next year. So I'm getting all out my system now.
I was going to say, I was about to
So I'm
go
going to spend a year's worth in about 3 weeks.
Because I was like, what did that man tell me? Like, I saw him, I was sitting next to him before it set up. Man just goes, fuck's sake, like probably hit himself, like kick himself. I'm like, yo, Wagon, what's going on? He's like, I was in the car, I tried putting a bet, but it didn't go through. And the bet just come in now, innit? Yeah. He was fuming. He goes, he just goes, I've been betting on everything.
What happened with the bet?
Basically, I went to put 2 balls on Smith to get, but I didn't put on there. And
That's a bit suspect, innit?
So that's probably he probably got it in the end.
Put what, 2 balls
I've
on,
been
man?
landing P on the darts. It's sick.
You
There's
just
nothing else to do.
You put
What?
2 what?
Balls.
Forget the guy. Sure, you're thinking like this, bruv. To hit the ball twice, if you know
Bullseye.
darts.
Betting
I've
on
always said,
darts.
man, I'll put 2 balls.
Playing
Nah,
dumb
that's
fuck.
gay thoughts.
That is.
Say balls, innit?
If you keep moving, it's gonna fall down, you know.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why you just unclip it and then plug it onto mics at least.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
that makes perfect sense.
You know what? That's pretty smart. You know?
Or you turn it. Actually, no, just unclip it and plug it onto mics.
You know what? Could is smart. You look.
Obviously, it can't take 2 tables, 2
fucking
mics.
loud.
This table.
There's a question for you, man. We saying who's getting a vaccine?
You mean? Yeah. I'm a
Which one
bear
you
back the thing,
You're
man.
gonna get that, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
But first time true. You're not gonna wait for everyone else
Yo,
to
bro,
mutate and then
like,
get it later.
I can give people a quick overview innit, of what the vaccine is, and you lot can stop spouting shit.
Health Secretary of Hatfield. Coming through.
Nah, I used to do about medical science, and all
No,
my
I'm
family
joking,
worked
I'm
in
joking.
healthcare medicine.
Joking,
innit?
I'm joking.
So I knew how vaccines work in it, but I can see a lot of people just spouting shit. And I look at people, I'm like, bruv, I can tell you got no GCSEs, you left school and you done hair and beauty. Now you're out here, like, no, cool, it's a bit out of order, yeah, but those are always the people that I'm seeing that are spouting shit, that just read headlines and have not bothered going to the information.
true,
I'm like,
bro.
I like it because you don't realize how dangerous what you're saying is to other people, innit? Here's the one bit I'll allow people. It hasn't been out long enough, so you don't know what the impact is to fertility.
Yeah.
So I'm like 100% with you on that. I get you, because that's too much of a risk. Because that's a deal breaker in relationships, isn't it? You can come on to it later on, but let's say
That's
if
actually
you find
very
out your
true.
partner can't have a child, bro, that whole foundation relationship is crumbling. It's going to be hard for people to accept it.
100.
But anyways, like moving on, yeah. So like basically how the vaccine works here is most vaccines work here by taking, you see the virus, they don't put the virus in you. Most viruses tend to have like a little weird thing called a protein. A protein might inject itself into your cells, then releases DNA and then takes over your cell, innit? So what this new vaccine has done is copy some of that protein and understand what the genetics of it is. And then it puts the same protein into your body. So your body now thinks, basically what your body does, your immune system, anytime there's something new that comes to your body that it doesn't know, it will fight it. And then gradually it will take over time, it will fight it, and then it will remember how it's fought it. So what a vaccine does is takes a copy of this protein, it's now an alien thing that's in your body, it doesn't know what it is. Because it's not harmful, it gives enough time for your body to understand what it is, it fights against it, and your body always creates memory cells. That's why, a fun fact about your body, you can never catch the same disease twice.
Never.
Because your memory will always remember it, and like anytime like this, it'll be like, oh shit, there's that like a crip nigga. Let's shoot him, man. I know where he lives. Like, let's go like shoot him up.
We popped him before.
Yeah, we popped him before. We know where his mum lives. We know where his cousin lives.
He doesn't like
It's
get shot.
easy.
He doesn't like get shot down the knees.
Yeah,
I know
it's
that.
not, it's not like a random robbery where you got to find out who done it. You could have done it. You know who it is,
Okay,
innit?
okay.
It's my man. So basically, that's the same. So it knows. So it's basically, what it does, it fights off this non-protein that's not effective, and it remembers how you fight against it. So it means once you actually get the vaccine, you might feel slightly ill, but you're not going to be ill or have that detrimental effect because your body's already got the memory protein and it knows how to fight against it. So it means before you know it, it's gone straight out of your body. Whereas viruses normally multiply quicker than how quick your brain can think or like your immune system. So it takes over your body. So that's how people fall ill. But vaccines work by doing that. So boom, you already know what it is. And then, so you don't get ill. So people need to stop spouting shit, bro.
Exactly that. So, based on that information, Ryan, will you take the vaccine?
No, I ain't taking no vaccine.
And why are you not going to take the vaccine?
Boy, I ain't taking no vaccine, bruv. To be honest, yeah, like, I don't even believe all that shit they say, like Bill Gates is going to control you, all of this madness. Fuck all that shit, yeah. The problem is for me is like, when the whole thing come out at the beginning, what did they say? They said, most of you, this will pass like common flu. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. For the majority of you, it will pass like common flu. For the vulnerable, it may be more serious. I don't have no problem with the vaccine. Like, I put something on Instagram and I had hella people shouting at me like, nah, the vulnerable people need the vaccine, you prick. And I'm like, bro, like, I never said that the vulnerable people don't. I'm just saying that people that want to just quickly hurry up and take a vaccine and think that life's going to get back to normal tomorrow are missing. Like, you're missing. That's what they want you to think. You know what I'm saying? So my problem is this, is like, if you've said that all of us young, healthy people aren't going to die from coronavirus, and let's be honest, a vaccine will never ever stop you from being a carrier and passing on to someone else, then one, I don't really understand why someone of myself that's healthy has to be forced to have it. That's the only problem I have, to be forced to have it when someone like me can't die from it. Yeah? Oh, cool. If you tell me that you 100% can prove that I will no longer be a carrier of it, then maybe I might contemplate it. Secondly, we live on a planet with other humans, and we all share this planet ourselves. Just because you live in one country, you got countries on the other side of the world that are totally getting rid of this thing and they're like, it's not needed. We're not going to have it in our country. We're not going to force no one to have it. But our little country then want to try force it upon everyone and tell everyone, listen, you can't go nowhere if you don't have it. You need to have it. And if you can't have it, we're not letting you go cinema. You get me? You're not allowed to go nowhere. So this is my problem. Why is it so forced on people that are healthy? Why have we not said, you know what, we're getting this vaccine out for all the vulnerable, all the elderly? Nah, it's like we're getting the vaccine so you can all go back to normal, which I feel is some kind of smoke screen and bullshit. Like, bruv, I don't need nothing like that. I'm a healthy young male. I've been told that I don't need it. I had the corona. You get me? It came in my system and it's gone now. So my body's now created what? If you looked, not necessarily antibodies, it creates a thing called plasma. I don't know if you've seen that there's been a test where plasma was taken out of a coronavirus survivor, a young man who was healthy. It was injected into a very sick woman who was literally in hospital with coronavirus. Yeah. She recovered in about 3 to 4 days. So what I say is this, wouldn't you say that all us people that recovered from corona walk around with the cure for coronavirus inside of us, being that plasma? Now listen, with the cure, nigga. With the fucking cure. But you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong. We carry this plasma. This plasma can only be extracted from us and inserted into someone to help them who has coronavirus. It won't prevent it from ever coming back around. But I just think it's a little bit fishy when you've got certain countries in the world saying, nah, we're not going to run it.
Bro, it's not fishy when it's a pandemic, man. This is
but explain to me why
there's no right way to act or behave.
No, I'm not saying. All my point is the vaccine is fine. I get that, but forcing the vaccine on people that you once told that this will be nothing to doesn't make sense.
Bro, we all get meningitis jabs. We all get like meningitis jabs. Where's that same energy though?
What do you mean?
It's because it's new though. There's so many shit that are forcing us that we get because it's new. Everyone wants to be like.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can't come out and say that like the majority of all of you in my country, you won't be affected by this. Some of you won't even get symptoms.
Yeah, but it's a learning thing though. We're learning as it goes along.
All I'm trying to say is like if you take it, fuck the countries. Yeah, let's base it as a world. If they turn around and say, listen, new world thing, everyone in the world's gonna have to, every country you have to take it. We're gonna all take it as humans. We'll come together. But some of the biggest, like Australia, New Zealand, some of these countries, they're writing the whole thing off. Some of the Scandinavian countries, like what, Norway.
No, that's fake news. Yeah. That's fake news.
No, I'm saying they're not forcing it on everyone. They're not forcing it on the masses.
You know why
they're going to give it to people with the vulnerable, but they're not going to force it on the masses. which I don't get.
Bro, New Zealand could do that because they went into a lockdown that went over a period of over 6 months. Imagine doing this in the UK. Us dickers were crying after 4 weeks, 6 weeks. We could never have the discipline to be in total lockdown.
I don't know about
That's why we're
never.
fucked.
But
Let
let me say this one thing. But we're forgetting.
If they didn't call it
we're
late,
forgetting.
if we did it from
You saw what
January
everyone was
for
doing,
6 months.
bro.
Hey, listen, we're forgetting that this is
We're
still.
so self-entitled over here, man. Like, I'll give you for a fact. Look at New Zealand. They've got to a point where they have 0 cases, and the only potential cases coming to the country comes from foreigners coming in, and they are actually doing body temperatures, doing COVID tests at airports. Our stickers over here. We're still letting people fly from any country, and you walk straight through Heathrow with nothing. Now we're just hearing there's a variant from fucking South Africa. Allow it. There's like a variant from like a new variant that's come from everywhere. Like, we're just taking a piss, bro. We're an unserious government, bro. That's why we can't compare to Australia and them countries.
And we don't listen to them.
Because them man took their thing serious.
We
bro.
don't listen as well. We just do not listen. Like, if you listen, the Scandinavians, they actually listen to what governments say. Yeah,
They've been snitching on their own cousins, bro.
bruv, I'm not trying to say
Like, seriously,
that.
I know one girl from Norway. She told me, that one of her friends snitched on her auntie.
You know what I'm saying?
Because she just come back from the UK and
That's
she
a
been
proper
quarantined
country,
for
mate.
14 days.
That's
She's
a proper
proper.
country. That's what
And then
we
we've
want.
got people doing illegal raves every weekend, and you're trying to say, oh, like, I don't want to have the vaccine. Nobody's fucking listening, bruv.
Listen, it's something where, like, if you bring it out and you say, cool, this is the vaccine, calm, but when you try to force it on people and tell them that there'll be restrictions on the things you're allowed to do in your life if you don't have it, that's when it seems suspect to me, because that's not needed. To tell people that you can't go here, you can't go there, you won't be able to leave if you haven't had it, well, that's not really up to you to tell me that.
Do you know
what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, as humans on this whole, we share this planet. So it should be each to their own. Some people say, but you got one climate and that, it can't live in that. That's bullshit, because then what about them people traveling to countries where it can go? You're going to spread it more. If everyone in the world hasn't got the vaccine, you can't contain it. Let's be honest, this stems from flu.
Yeah, but it's going to take time,
But bare people die from flu anyway. We're all forgetting that as well. Bare people die from flu.
Still.
Flu actually kills hella elderly people.
Not as many.
Yeah, but it still does.
Flu's the biggest
But
killer, man.
Yeah, this is now just an advanced version of what kills people anyway. So we
Do you remember
get
that tapas flu? The Spanish flu, innit? Lots of bare people.
Man said
That's nice.
Lots of
What
bare-
in like 1960 something?
Yeah, lots of like
the Spanish
1.2,
thing,
lots of
Man
like
said
1.2
tapas.
million
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Listen,
bro.
I'm really
that
not.
that chorizo flu, bro. Came straight through,
People
bro.
that are out there talking about Bill Gates is putting something in it to control you and control when you die, them man are buzzing. You need to stop smoking too much.
Man
weed.
said that flu won the World Cup in 2010. You know. That's mad.
That's a taco flu.
I said paella. Paella dominated.
Are you guys gonna take the vaccine? You two. What you two?
All I gotta say, whatever gets me raving, I'll do.
This is what I'm saying.
I rate that. That's
So,
what people
I'll take the
want.
vaccine. I know my family say if I'll do that.
This is awful, because your point is, once they say it, you can only go on holiday when a vaccine comes through. Come July, August, I'm talking specific about our circle. Come July, August, September, and our beef are saying you can only come through if you get the vaccine.
Inject it into my veins.
Every man.
Inject it.
Like, I'm like, bro, you fucking.
I'm in the tea.
Like, you man are popping pills and kept made out of someone's shed.
what's the thing with
But
the
when it
belt?
comes to the vaccine, you don't want it.
You don't want to
no
take
one's come up to me
injections
going,
to
if you
go
don't buy
into
these
care.
pills off me, mate, I'm not letting you go anywhere. Like, do you know what I mean? Man's
Yeah,
got
but
force.
people buy them pills.
Yeah, but people like, look, that's what I'm saying. The man with the pills, the man with the pills is like, look, I got pills if you want some, shout at me. Yeah, that's what he said. But the government are saying, we got the vaccine, you better take that shit.
No.
Like, you're forcing
no,
that.
no,
on me.
no,
If
no,
someone
no,
try to
no,
force pills on me, I'm not going to take them, bro.
No. The government say, look, you don't have to take the vaccine, but you can't go to Ibiza. But the guy with the pill was like, look, you're at a rave, you're having a good time. I don't know what's in here. He said, I don't know what's in here.
Trust
if
me.
I am telling you,
if your heart explodes, it's not on me.
Once you see that
don't
first
even know my
flight
real
of
name.
people that have been for living it up, I'm not just saying, I'm sure there's other holiday destinations, but once you see people flying and living it up, no social distance, every man and their dog are going to be like, I can't be that bad. And I never wanted kids anyways.
We'll have to just wait and see.
What do you think is the worst that could actually happen? Like,
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? It's nothing really like that. I don't really think that there's like a bad
why you
situation.
just take it so you can crack on with your life?
Because that's like a lot of things in life. Though, if you get told to do stuff and like, I don't.
So you don't want to do it just because you're getting told to? Is that what to do
It's
with it?
very sketchy. It's just.
You got adolescence issues with
When it
discipline.
comes
innit?
down
It's a
to
very
it,
sketchy
do you
thing.
really think?
Huh?
You got adolescence issues with
What,
discipline.
being told
innit?
what to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Like,
it's
to a
more.
certain
I think this is a
extent.
personal issue, to be
To a
honest.
certain extent, innit?
I think this stems back in your history, bro.
No, to a certain extent, innit? Like, depends.
But do you think what they'll give us, would there be any problems?
But I don't take the most medication I take. Like, I don't really like antibiotics too much. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
I don't really take like pharma. I don't really. If I've
Right,
got
okay,
if
so
I've
you
got a
just don't-
headache,
yeah,
I
I
drink
get what
lots
you
of
mean,
water.
I get what you mean.
And if lots of water don't do it, I will bust a paracetamol. But I try not to. I never took a flu jab, bro. You should have seen me BCG. They basically had to fucking drag me in there when they were saying about BCG.
What's BCG?
Don't you remember when you were young?
Is that
you had a
club in
BCG jab?
Malia?
Ain't that the track though?
Why would you not take that? You gotta take
I
that.
don't even know, but I was a year. I was like, bruv, you ain't putting that in my arm. Fuck off, bruv. Are you mad? But I don't
Wait,
know
you're
why.
5-year-old right going, fuck off, man.
Nah, not 5 years. You're secondary school, bro.
Oh, shit, okay.
BCG was secondary school. But I've kind of always been like that. I've always been like that. And I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Everyone's free to do whatever they do.
So
And
what about
I would
this one
never,
then, yeah?
I would never say to any of you, man, like, don't go
What about
get
this
it.
one?
I'm never going to try to push that on you. Like, this is just the way I live my life. And that's just it. If you man go IB,
So
I can't go. I can't
you're
go.
chilling
But I'm
with
sure
no-
that won't last very long. And I'll still be in the rave going, niggas, I didn't get shit.
That's what I'm saying though.
No,
You're
didn't get shit,
on that
no,
one,
didn't
yeah?
get
You're
shit.
chilling at home, no vaccine. We're all at DC10 having it off. You're looking at your Insta and they're like, if you have the vaccine, you can go. You're not taking no vaccine, no?
Nah. Word.
Fucking hell,
I
that's
think that
good.
word.
It is what it is, isn't it? You see wild one, innit?
Word. Each to their own.
I can't lie to you, yeah. Listen, if I see niggas taking the vaccine, yeah, all of a sudden,
The N word counts too much already, man. We've
okay,
hit about 20, bro.
sorry.
Hold on, don't you have to
I-
pay for the
Down,
vaccine as well?
bro.
Okay.
If you're not like a vulnerable, if you
Okay.
haven't got a vulnerable thing. You have to
Yeah,
pay
it's
for
not
it, right?
rolled out to everyone right now. It's just for the vulnerable in it. If you want it early, you have to pay for it.
Yeah. If I see one of my friends, one of the man them, yeah,
That's bad as well, though. Can't just- Nah, what he's saying, you can pay for it. You don't just buy your way to it and skip older
It's if
generations.
you want it early, though, innit?
yeah, because you skip it. But yeah, let's say for example, Mose takes the vaccine to protect his mum and his dad and whatnot, yeah. And the next day, I see Mose flying around the sky. I'm taking the vaccine, bro.
Do you not get your black superpowers?
I'm taking the bruv, imagine if specifically black people get the
Waste man.
Done.
Waste man.
specifically.
I
Thank
actually
you.
thought that
This was
he done it on
episode-
purpose, but
this
it's
was
not on
episode-
purpose. He genuinely doesn't know how to
He does it. He
pronounce
forces it.
Nah, I feel he does.
Why do you keep
know.
using that word specifically?
It's in my vocabulary.
You can't
You
say
can
it,
use
bro.
like particularly. Like I don't get
But I
why.
don't use that word, so it's not in my vocabulary to
Yeah,
use.
but you can't use the
Particular.
word you're using now.
People use words quite a lot, and that
you
word
know
is
Yeah,
what?
used.
you can't say it.
It will say like a proper controversial statement about your question. It'll be like, no specific reason.
Yeah, like
Every
who
time,
force
bro.
it? It feels so
Specific.
forceful.
I can't help it. I can't wait the way that my tongue does what it does. I can't help it.
Feels like trying to have sex with no foreplay, bro. That's how forceful it is, bro.
Oh my
So,
god. Oh my.
wait. Have any of you ever done that?
What? Sex and no foreplay?
Yeah. Have you ever done sex without no foreplay?
Yeah, you just got to lick your hand and wipe your. And you slide it in.
Wait, have any of you guys ever had sex without kissing?
Yeah.
Nah, that's impossible. Because that means you don't like the girl.
I've done it.
Oh.
I've done it. You just go.
Nah.
Wasn't my proudest moment.
What do you mean?
Trust me.
How can you
some
beat
way
without
you're like-
kissing the girl?
Didn't like her.
I saw you on Twitter. You're having this conversation with someone, innit? How can men beat things that they don't like?
It's just like young. If you're young, like you know what I mean, house
I
party
wouldn't
and that, and you're just like, come on, let me
I'm
rouse it.
not guilty.
Well, so you've never beat ting that you don't like.
And
or
you
find
were uni
attractive?
as well.
You've never beat a ting you don't find it.
I'm a virgin.
Mad.
Have you ever done it? Beat a ting that you're not attracted to.
What?
No.
Everyone
I
here
was
has.
attracted. I was attracted
Not
to
just
her.
me.
I
Everyone
didn't
here
like her.
has.
I was attracted
In
to her. I didn't
general,
like her.
come on, bro.
I agree with that.
Everyone here has.
The day I stopped beating girls I wasn't attracted to was the happiest day of my life. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I made like a stepping stone in life.
Yeah.
You chat to your girlfriend.
When did it stop?
It's a
I
bit
don't
like
have one of those. I don't want to
it's like you can't always eat food that you like. You just have to sometimes eat food.
Yeah, sometimes tofu's on a plate and you got like.
Someone's tofu.
Sometimes there's tofu on a plate. You got to be like,
Nah, man, don't
nigga,
eat
eat
tofu.
tofu. Do you know
That
what I
shit
mean?
tastes like
Yeah.
tofu tastes like ass. Not that I would know.
Yes. Yes,
I ain't been there yet. Can't lie. You know, I tell the truth.
Talk
All
to
day
this
long.
nigga.
All day long, I tell the truth.
Talk to that.
Professional
Nah,
ASE then.
Huh?
Can we talk about like back in the day? Yeah, eating pussy was shunned upon.
Yeah.
Now if you don't eat pussy,
That's-
man, them are
You're a
laughing at you.
bitch.
That's
You're a
part of
bitch.
your 5 a day now, isn't it?
No.
And now the arse is coming a
Well,
bit,
you
a little
don't
bit
eat girls
acceptable.
No,
out.
I do, but
What else
not
will be
girls.
next?
No, do you know what it is, yeah?
What? If you're eating that girls, what are you eating, bro?
Come on, go.
Let me lie.
Lay it out, God.
Let me lie. I only eat.
This nigga sucking dick.
Bro, I wouldn't even let a girl lick my ass like this, brother. Let alone what you're.
Yeah, but he loves
suggesting,
Lamborghini doors, bro.
Why though?
He
Have
feels
you-
he's
have you had your-
in the
That would never
dealership
happen.
every
That would
weekend.
never
bro.
happen.
Man's in the dealership.
Even if
most
you told me
weekends.
that, even if God
Pull up.
told me that's the best thing that will ever happen, I'll say no. I don't want.
You know,
to
man's
even
G-Sports
experience
in the G-Spot
it.
is
I
his
don't
arsehole,
care. I
innit?
don't care. I've heard that.
Don't care.
I don't care.
It's great. It's great,
You
man.
can't.
Okay.
No,
don't care.
You can't touch there. No.
You haven't tried it.
It's
I'm
exit.
really-
That's it. No entrance. Exit. That is
Right.
it.
Sound like Corona one way,
I don't
innit?
care. It's a one way. It's a one way system.
Yeah,
Okay, what would you do? Yeah,
What I'm saying, yeah?
What would you do? Yeah, girl's giving you best uck of your life. Yeah, all of a sudden she's doing the Jack and All 3000 with the two hands and starts.
I don't let them do that because I know that position. You're there bent over. No,
No, not bent over. You're lying.
Not
You're
bent
lying.
over when they're doing that.
No, you're lying on your back, yeah, and she's doing this, like licking your balls and that. Then she decides, let me go a bit lower.
Yeah,
It goes to your
Stop,
anus.
stop.
What,
Do
you-
you know what it is? Yeah? I
Definitely
think
don't like being
I think
dominated
it's
in
just
that.
personally.
Yeah,
me.
you got domination
Because
issues.
what
You don't like the girl in
as well?
control.
I don't like when girls like
Kiss behind your
in
ear.
my ear. I get like nah.
You don't like a girl in control,
Yeah,
innit?
you don't like to
I don't
a
like
girl
it
to
at all.
dominate you.
You
innit?
don't like girls in control,
When
innit?
she's licking, move.
Do you even let girls ride you?
Yeah, of course. That's sick.
But yeah, it sounds like you don't like
But
girls.
when they're licking
Girls
the
being in
ear
control.
and they're trying to licking it, nah, lick the neck, nah.
I bet you giggle like Homer Simpson, innit?
Honestly, I giggle hard. I giggle hard.
That's like giggle hard, you know.
I giggle hard.
Sometimes like, you just got to lay back, let the girl dominate.
Nah, I can't
Yeah,
lie that.
that's
Can't
nice,
lie.
man.
I can't see
Not
that.
there.
I like that.
No.
You can't see what happened?
I don't let him back letting the girl dominate.
What, you would never let a girl dominate?
I'm not saying I can't see Io doing that.
No, they can ride. That's calm.
That's it. They
That's
can-
the most
that's the
dominating
only
you
rule.
get.
that, but licking there and
What
there.
one for girls, yeah, and they're like 100 meter stamina when it comes to riding.
Yeah, mad.
Like I can run 100 meters longer than they can ride dick. Like what's going on, bro?
Yeah, it's mad.
I don't think
Knees.
Mike has that problem.
What?
But I can't see Mike having that problem.
What are you trying to say?
Mocking it.
Things you end up with, bruv.
Oh, I don't know what you're trying to say, mate. Say your chest.
Fucking hell.
Say your chest.
All I'm saying is that's one of the highlights of this COVID. Not have to see you going out and talking to the person you was. It's embarrassing, bro.
Rah,
This guy, yeah.
rah,
To be fair though, it does bring a monthly entertainment.
Man, in a minute.
rah.
That's all you know. All you see is sternum tattoo. That's it.
That's
you
it.
remember.
That's all we
Sternum
need.
tattoo.
That's all you remember.
That's all you
remember.
Sternum tattoo.
Okay, no, on the level,
And then
yeah.
be holding a hand like this, and then walking through the rave like that. All you remember is the sternum
You
tattoo.
know what the best bit? We're at a rave. It's house in tech, and man still catching the wine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, but that ass was mad.
A whole wine.
You
It's
do
like
this in
carnival
every
everywhere you go
rave.
to, isn't it?
But
You
was
do
the,
this-
no, that bunda was mad.
No, you do this in
It was
every
not.
rave.
The,
Nah, it was.
the bunda was mad.
It wasn't.
You do
The
this
rave,
every
no,
rave.
was mad. If you saw the video, the bunda, you would collapse. You would collapse.
The way you
Are you
catch
sure?
tongue as
You
well.
know I
though.
love bunda.
You would collapse.
Oh.
What did he say? What did he say? I didn't hear.
This guy's DMs are filthy. are fucking filthy. The thing that I just read, you'd be like, where is your parents?
What did he say?
I can't repeat it.
I kind of want to know now.
It's off air, brother.
Yeah, it's an off the air because fucking hell.
No, I want to go back to
This
this.
how girls were
Mose.
talking in 2020.
They're doing. I want to go
There's
back to
another.
this.
Now, go on. What?
Mose, when was the last time I beat or was with a girl that was butters?
Last year, because we was on lockdown, innit? So you've got aware of it. That's why I said
this
that's one of the
guy-
best things.
Last year.
Highlights of the year for me.
Last year, I don't.
Nah, you've been well
I'm
committed
not
this
gonna
year.
stick shot
Is there a
out.
reason as to why?
No, I've just been like I told you. I just don't go with like below
Nah,
fives.
but if it
anymore.
was like you're in a commitment this year,
You got past mine?
Man said below fives anymore, so everyone who
Like, I don't
was
see
beaten
you.
before this year, you are
no,
on
not
five
this
or
year.
below.
I meant generally. Like I went to a bad stage where something happened in my life.
but you say you're not currently committed to some sort of something else at the moment because it seems like you're really committed this year.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right. Me committed.
Yeah.
Well, I did that techno rave. What do you want to do?
Actually, yeah, that's a dirty
Oh,
lie.
that was
Yeah,
something
that's a
bad
dirty
happening
lie.
in your life.
Yeah, that's a dirty lie.
That's the best thing happening in my life.
No, I was trying to string an agenda, but that's a dirty
I
lie.
know exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's
I
a
know
dirty
exactly what
lie.
you're
You've
trying to
already
do.
discussed it on the podcast, it don't matter now.
I have.
What?
Do you know what? I haven't discussed one thing with you, man. There's a secret.
I want to know.
There's a secret.
Go on.
I did say I was going to remove this for Secret Day. There's a secret in it. So, obviously, like when the first lockdown came, yeah, like I didn't beat for time. Like from what was it, March?
During the lockdown, yeah.
Did it start in March? I think it started in March.
Might have been April.
No, I think it was earlier than that. It was like
Yeah, it
February.
was actually, yeah.
March.
March.
So like March to about end of April, early May. No, yeah, basically May. Yeah, I didn't beat anything because I was like, you know what, I want to try and adhere to the lockdown rules. I was being very, very good.
Yeah.
Held it. Yeah. But after a while, yeah, I was like, I don't know if I can hold this no more. And obviously, I used to have Hinge, innit? And there was this babes.
What happened to your Hinge?
I don't know, they just blocked me off Hinge for some reason.
Of course they did.
I don't know why.
Do you know how crazy that is?
How you get blocked from Hinge?
I don't use. I'm not on dating apps or any of them things because nah.
You got
But
blocked
when I
on dating
heard I heard man's been
Talk us through
blocked,
this.
I don't know.
been blocked.
What do
from
you
a
mean?
dating
You're
app.
harassing people.
No,
What
no.
do you mean you don't know, bro?
They took, bro.
Do you know what kind of rapist filth you have to be saying you get blocked from Hinge?
bro?
That's what it's for. Hinge is for pervy people, so for you to get blocked.
Nah.
I never
We'll
got
hit
on
some
to you about that still.
No, bro. Honestly, ask one of it was one of them Nathan's friends. Well, he was even like, yeah, I got blocked twice for doing nothing. Like they just do it. Sometimes.
Look
one
who
of them
you
was
just
it?
referenced. And
Nathan's
said they're
friends.
Yeah, but look at the pinpoint character who was jumping on boats.
No, not that Nathan. Like Baitface. Yeah, one of his boys.
Same
Yeah.
category.
Oh yeah, no wait. To be honest, White Nathan. Wait, hold on. No wait, chill. Nah, I was a bit waved, didn't it? This was last week Saturday. He was on live with Paris.
Was he?
Yeah, he
I didn't
was
even
on
see.
live.
I didn't even see.
I was on the. He called me a coon, you know.
Hey, yo.
No, wait, at the time I was like, oh, nah, he's basically black. But then I woke up the next morning and I was like, wait, hold on. Can't call me a coon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a
That's a
hella.
violation.
That's a hella disrespectful.
Who is this? Is this the crazy? His crazy.
Yeah,
friend?
He was fucked.
Your
but
friend is
that's not an
crazy,
excuse. He was fucked, but that's not an
Do you know how
excuse.
stupid
Every time I
that
see
is?
that guy, he's
He
fucked.
identifies himself more black than you.
No, he's probably
No,
more.
because
Do you know what it is?
Someone else cute when you identify yourself being more black.
He probably is more black than me.
But
What
this-
is from
This is
Northwest?
why I called you a coon, man.
But
Well,
this
how
guy-
are you even
But you
accepting
can't.
that?
You can't.
Nah.
Yeah,
How
that's
are
what
you
I'm
even
saying. You
accepting
can't.
that?
No, but that's what I said at the time when he said
Because you live in London.
I was
London,
waved.
being from London does not mean
Nah,
you're black.
no.
what I'm saying.
He's right. But Nathan was wearing do-rags in year 7.
Was he actually doing that?
I wasn't doing that.
Why?
I wasn't doing that.
do-rags.
But that don't make you more black.
Eminem
That
was
don't make you
wearing
more black
do-rags.
than you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not
nonsense,
acceptable.
bro.
You weren't equal, you were C word.
Nonsense.
That's what I'm saying. It's not acceptable at all. But because I was waved and I was like, wait, did he call me that? And then the next morning I was like, nah, he actually called me that. That's not right.
You called him back.
This
You
is
called
a
him back.
different topic, though.
Should have called him back,
It
bro.
was on live.
Why
It
is
was
being
Instagram
black
live.
categorized in a certain way?
It's
Yeah,
not-
'cause
it's
I
the
know-
colour, that's it.
Because just talking like that, your excuse was saying Nathan might be black because you wore do-rags. Wearing a do-rag does not make you
I was
black.
joking.
And you.
There's so many black youths here that are so pro-black and trying to make a change in the black world because they speak well posh. They're not from the ends of stuff.
Yeah.
People are like, you're white.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, if you knew what my man does and what his parents do, they're literally like the most black loyalists trying to change society. Because man ain't wearing a do-rag, man ain't at this one bashment party or doing this, people don't count as black. They're like, he's a coon. I'm like, what? You lot are so dumb, yeah? The people you rate as pro-black are the ones that will
100%.
never be able to change your life.
But when you speak
But the
normally,
ones that are there in power doing your thing, like some people call David Lammy, some people try to call him a coon. I'm like, bro, this guy's like the most pro-black person. There's the
trust
full
me,
history.
he is.
There's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
history
yeah,
about
he
black
is.
culture than you.
That's
But
it.
because man is educated when eating, people are like, nah, this guy's a bit of a coon. I'm like,
Yes.
what? So you're gonna believe this spliff-head road man down your road over
Literally.
my man?
Trust me, it's wrong.
And I'm like, that's why as well about what is defined as black and what isn't. Just because you don't speak a certain way, dress a certain
comes
way,
back to we got to do
act
better.
a certain way. I'm like, nah, bro, it's nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
How can you expect other people to treat us better, yet we can't treat ourselves better in our own society, bro? Fucking bullshit,
no,
bro.
100%. It's like them ones where like a black person will speak well and another man will say he speaks bare white.
Right, yeah, I'm like, what are you talking?
How does he speak bare white, bro? He just talks normal.
Because
Like,
the same ambitions and dreams we have, where we want to be in life, their parents are giving it to their kids. And that's just the environment them kids have turned out to be. But that's what we've always wanted for our kids, bro. But if you speak to the kid one-on-one, he knows everything, bro. He knows about Trevor Nelson and all them rhythms there and like the whole DJ play. Just because man ain't speaking like it's from the ends, does not mean he's no longer
Think
black,
about,
bro.
think about this. Back in the school, yeah, when I was listening to like rock music and do, yeah,
You
and
still listen to rock
Yeah, I still
music,
listen to
bro.
rock music, and I still do things that are deemed as not black. Yeah, you man back in the day were saying I want black.
No.
You man were saying that.
No.
Yeah, but
no,
you're
no.
different,
I allow
fam.
it. No, we allow it, but it's like you force it on us. will be in your car and man will turn it up and just look at us for a
Trust
reaction.
me, you're
Why can't black
antagonizing
people
it.
like rock music?
I
You're
don't-
antagonizing.
Why can't black people like rock
I didn't say that. No one said that.
But you're
I
saying he
just don't
turned
like
up rock
it.
music.
But he will do it on purpose to get a reaction.
I
I'm
like
like, Mike,
rock
allow
music.
it.
I've been to rock concerts. I actually like
that's
the
cool.
music.
No one's judging you. No one said you're not black for it.
You did.
You got that drink, bro?
You did. You man did it.
Nah, people do say that you're the whitest black person they've ever
There
met.
we go. And you man did it.
You go
in
to
a
quite a few
weird
Barnet
way,
away
like-
days as well. Like,
I
that's to
got to go with the Barnet Way
That's
days.
calm. That's calm. That's what
I'm not really wanted you to be in the
That's
front.
what
Like,
we're getting
geezer.
on to you about.
Like, we could do if you're.
But that don't make
That's calm.
That's not a white
That's
thing.
calm.
Going Barnet away days isn't.
That's
doesn't
not a
make you
white-
white.
I was the only-
Trust me, it's
How many
not
black
white.
football
I was-
hooligans you see?
I was the only black guy in the crowd. The thing is, Jonah Kinney was scoring a goal. See me in the crowd like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? Jonah Kinney was like, why is there a black man
I've
in
been
the
there
crowd for
enough
Barnet?
times. I've
Well,
been
Barnet
there.
away days.
Bro,
Southampton
I've
away.
been there enough times.
Bro, I went to-
Southend away. I've been there.
Wait,
Gates Head
sorry,
away.
sorry.
Went to
Man said
Newcastle.
Southampton away.
I grew up in Essex, fam. Like, bro, it's nothing compared to Hertfordshire, fam.
No, but we're not about you. We're talking about going up north.
I've been that token black guy, fam. But it's when you go out of your way to be like, oh shit,
Try
this
go
is
Cardiff,
black.
man.
Let me put up my rock
Allow
music.
it. Allow it.
That's when you're like, right, bro, we trying to get onto like, what
I
you saying?
like rock music.
Yeah, but when you're saying, alright, cool,
Nah,
I
do you
got
know
black
why you like
people in
rock
my
music,
car.
though?
Boom.
You like rock music because the chicks you like. You were always been into tattoo girls, bro.
Oh, bro, that's actually so true. Sternum girls, that's rock music.
He's
isn't it?
always-
They go hand in hand.
Man's first crush
It all
here
makes
was
sense.
them like Green Day things, bro.
Avril
And like
Lavigne.
Linkin Park.
Avril Lavigne.
That's where his thing came from. He's always ever since
Avril
I
Lavigne or Beyonce?
I've known him. Yeah. Go on. Which one?
Beyonce.
That nigga, I felt no heart in that.
Beyonce.
I felt no heart.
If he was gonna have a wank, it'd be over Avril Lavigne. Just
But on a
This is
level,
what I'm saying,
then, if I look at his
Avril Lavigne
history,
makes it more
Decisions.
kinky in it. Like that's what you're feeling. But Beyonce, you had to say that.
He changed his decision just so it can be classed as black. That's what
No,
I'm
I
saying.
didn't.
That's
I
the
would
problem.
go Beyonce over
I
Avril
don't think
Lavigne,
she
bro.
was, bro. In another room, I don't think.
Why? Because she's more scrumdiddlyocious.
I lost
Some
my
of
head.
those first that just what
I remember one time, we're out, yeah. Yeah, this guy's a bit weird, isn't it? He called one girl Scrumdiddlyocious. She turned to me, she goes, your mate's weird, just call me Scrumdiddlyocious.
Scrumdiddlyocious.
How can you imagine that's a girl?
I can go one or two ways.
Imagine. Do you know how dead that part? Man goes, wow, you're really Scrumdiddlyocious. She goes, oh my God.
You can't
Man,
be.
there's a girl in that. Man
Can't
called
say
you
that.
Where the fuck did you get that
Scrumdiddlyocious.
from, bro? What kind of book did you find that in?
I don't know. The bar didn't work though. I didn't get a
Nah,
number.
my
Did I?
favourite
Of course
bar.
it didn't fucking work. Of course, what, you actually
Nah, my favorite bars is I think I remember it clearly, because I was still rattled. But I wasn't rattled. I just find it funny. We must have gone to Hartford. Do you remember Stonehouse days? Used to shut like 1:30 or something, like 2. So we managed to trek all the way to Stevens, Chicago's before 2:00 last century. We've got there. Mike's feeding himself in it. He's like looking around trying to see things. They see this one little girl, brunette hair in a red dress right in front of him. Taps on her shoulder. He goes, hey babe, do you do karate? She's like, what? Like she takes a step back, she's like, what? No. That's because your body's kicking. I left.
How old was she when you said that?
Man goes, do you do karate because your body's kicking? I don't think you don't understand how dead
He
that
wasn't
bar was.
25 in the bar.
You couldn't have been. You couldn't
The
have been.
worst
That's
thing about
what.
Mate, it's the tap, bro. Who
Yeah,
does that
yeah,
tap, bro?
Tapped on the shoulder.
It's like you want an emergency for someone to move out the way on a train, and man's just tapping girls like,
Excuse me, get away.
excuse me.
How old is he? How old is he?
You know
Your
when
ticket there, love.
You know when you cringe so much, you get toothache. I was like, yeah, I need to go home, bro. Because I couldn't believe it. Man gently tapped the girl, made her turn around,
For that bar.
wasted 10 seconds of her time, goes, do you do karate? She's like, no, why? Because your body's kicking. I was like, yeah, it's
At
time
least
to
now
go.
you tap him and give him a balloon, innit? It's enough,
I was a young prospect back then. You know, 19, innit? I was a young prospect.
Mad thing.
But yeah, fuck it. I was gonna tell you, man, about this madness I did during lockdown. Yeah. So like obviously, yeah, from March to early May I didn't beat at all. Didn't beat. So I was just entertaining girls on Hinge, like just because I was bored in it. And there was this
Oh, dude.
5 out of 10, 6 out of 10.
Yeah, it's only 2 months in it.
What?
March.
But I didn't
to May.
beat for 2 months.
8 weeks.
8 weeks. I didn't beat for 8 weeks. That's a long time for me.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
You're not selling yourself, right?
Right, you man a scumbag.
8 days.
You need to shut up.
8 days.
Is that the longest you've got? 8 days.
8 days, I'll hit someone, bro. After 8 days, I'll come and go, good morning, whack. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so vexed.
You need
After
to
that
bust.
8 days, it's just long.
Is that your threshold?
But I think I have problems though. I think I need to not even problems. Someone said that I'm in my prime because I'm 28.
That's part of
So
it.
apparently it's meant to be normal to feel like that at the moment.
So yeah.
But yeah, go
I
on.
thought I was in my prime when I was 17.
Yeah, now that we all think we're in our prime then, but apparently 28 onwards is your prime.
One, twos. So yeah, so there was this girl I was chatting to, just entertaining her because she
Must
was
a little bit.
She was a good girl.
She had a sternum.
No, she never sternum. She was just average, but she had a big bum, like a nice bum to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good bum, and she was sending me nudes and stuff. So I was like, you know what, let me entertain it. So she was like, you know what, should we meet up? Like this is when you could only go for walks in the park, innit? That was it. You could only go for
being
walks.
a film?
Huh?
Was she
I
part
wanna
of
get
your?
there.
Was she part of your bubble?
She was
Just
not.
wait, just
because this is the first time meeting her. The first time meeting her. So
You got a bubble in the face, though, innit?
Created a bubble.
yeah, so I was like, yeah, let's go for a walk. So we went to like near Waltham Abbey or something, like in between where we both lived. Yeah. So we met up and we're just going for a walk in like this park. It's like a national kind of park. People fish there. Like people go on bike rides. Because obviously you can only go and do exercise during
See why she
lockdown.
chose
I
it.
see where this is going.
See why she
as well.
chose it.
So
Because this fishing, she just bangs on the leg.
It's more obvious than just the right hook, bro.
God.
If it smells like fish, it's just the leg.
Nah.
No more question.
I'll be like, that's a bit salmony.
It must be the leg.
No.
She's like, nah, it's just over there to the left. So yeah, we'll just walk around, yeah, whatever. And like, at first, like, I'm just trying to gauge what kind of vibe she on. Is she just on meeting and going back? Or is she on doing wood shit?
She wanted the wood, didn't it?
Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm not getting the vibe.
TNT in it, Master
You're not getting
Splinter,
the
bro.
vibe.
I'm not getting the vibe at all. She's not being chill.
Master
Because I was kind of like, yo, should we go frolic in the woods? She was like, nah, like, man.
So you suggested the woods.
I started to like, should
Hold
we
that
go?
thought. Master Splinter. Go on.
Yeah,
Go
so
on.
I was kind of like, should we go? She was like, nah, we'll chill. Anyway, we just walk around. There's deers. There's kids running around.
This.
Deers.
Bro, I thought man was coming up in the woods.
Nah. There's
You was
deers.
coming, though, innit?
We'll get to that.
Let man
There's
land.
deers. And anyway, we get to like this quiet a bit, yeah. And I feel like she's on it. Like she look at me, I was like,
As
yeah,
soon as you got to the quiet bit, you thought that she was on it.
she's on it. So she's kind of like, oh, let's go over here. So we're over here now, and we're just lips in. And then she starts sucking my dick in the woods. So I'm like, this is great. This is stupendous. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is great. This is great. All of a sudden I hear, daddy. And there's a kid skedaddling across. Look at there's like a tree. Like there's a tree that's falling as well. So it's kind of covering like her head and my balls
genitals.
and my genitals. So this kid has like run across going, daddy. She's heard the kid, yeah, but she's still like, she's heard it, but she's sucking the dick just slow, just kind of like,
She's done this before. She's a baby mum, innit?
just kind of like, no, she's not a baby mum. But she's like, slow down her, so they're like,
Bear Grylls' daughter.
should I continue? Well, I'm going to keep doing this. So she's doing it slower.
She must be a baby mum, bro.
She's not a baby mum. She's not a baby mum. She's doing it slower, like,
Allow the hand.
yeah. And then the kid's seen me, like, he's seen me, he looked at me.
He's seen you.
He's seen me, just
What?
seen but
Wood
he-
out.
No, he doesn't see me wood out because the trees are
Okay,
covering.
but he sees you stood
He just
up.
sees me stood
and
up.
He
in the
doesn't
woods.
see a female.
Doesn't see a female head, just sees
So
me
he
by
thinks
myself.
you're
And
a
obviously I've
nonce.
got a shirt on, so I don't look like a caveman. Not
You're a
like
nonce. You're a man in a shirt
At this
on
point
your
right
own.
now, you're a nonce.
In the woods, you're a nonce.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
why he's
interested to
shouting
see
that.
where this goes, because right now you're on sticky waters, mate.
I'm not hitching nuts, yeah. So the kid, he sees me and just goes, and continues to scatter. Daddy. Skedaddles past. I'm like, whoo, coast is clear. So like, she continues doing it, and we beat in the woods.
Oh, you beat in the woods,
Beat
yeah?
in the woods, yeah. And then we beat, and then she's like, oh, I never expected to beat. She was like, I was down to give Arkin that, but I was not down to beat.
Can I ask this, yeah? Because I got to ask you this. When people have sex outside, I'm always intrigued. What positions did you do, bro?
It was doggy, straight
Just
doggy.
straight doggy, that was
Straight
it.
doggy.
Over the tree that's fallen down.
Yeah, she was over the tree. She had moss on her shirt. She had moss on her shirt.
I love this game.
She had bare moss on her shirt. So we beat, and then afterwards I was like, yeah, this is good, 5.5 out of 10, I did it, it's all good.
5.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
You are dead.
And hold on.
Over you, by half a point.
It's been. If I should
She
have
said 5.5 out of 10.
I said
Nah.
this is me
If
saying.
she said that, that's
She said what she called herself a 5.5.
You are
Not in this.
dead.
Yeah.
Did you even
and-
hood up?
Huh?
She's
On a
Cedric, bro.
5.5.
Would I what?
You didn't hood up on a 5.5.
Ah, Jesus hit the wheel.
Jesus Lord.
But what?
He didn't hood up on a 5.5.
Jesus said it will. But anyway,
Wrap up, man.
He's bareback king, man.
I never get babies. If I get baby, you know what
It's
I
not
do?
about babies,
Control,
bro. It's about
Alt,
if
delete.
It's gonna fall off, bro.
Nah,
What are
this
you
is
gonna do when it falls off?
this is clean.
Oh,
You,
fuck.
start getting, you wake
I
up,
get-
see one little chicken pox looking motherfucker growing on the end of your belly.
Man said a chicken pock.
Chicken pox on your cock.
One pot. I want a singular pot.
You find
Nah,
out you
my
got genital
my
warts, bro, and you're
things are
finished.
clean, bruv. But
Your
yeah,
things are clean. Ha.
after that, like
the heck?
after that, she was like obviously excited. Like, oh, this guy's sick. I'm gonna see him again. And I was just like, the PNC. So I was just like, this is done out here. But
Give
yeah,
you the
man,
beat on the first night. What did she expect?
It wasn't even night, it was day.
it was day. It was day. That's why kids are.
I couldn't add up a kid at night. Oh, right, it all makes sense now. Yeah, you're a nonce, bruv. In the daytime, doing that.
He's in the woods
You're the
where
black
people are
kitchen nonce,
fishing,
bruv.
smashing a bird while there's mate. The kid would have put me off. I wouldn't have been hard much longer.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about the kid, am I?
Obviously not, but you've just seen the kid. If I see a kid like daddy, I'm like, yo, come on. Like,
We're gonna get those
Let's at
nonce
least go
hunters.
to the car.
Those nonce hunters, bro. They got reported to the nonce hunters. They're gonna be after you, bro. And they're gonna come home. You're not gonna be like swivel.
was that your first experience having sex outside?
No, I've had sex outside in numerous.
He lost his virginity outside.
He saw me.
To be fair, a lot of people did.
Fucking terrible.
Oh, what the old strawberries and cream?
Cream. Yeah, strawberry and creams, bro. We got to go there this year. Just an anniversary.
What, you lost your virginity at strawberries and cream?
Yeah.
Oh, ironic.
Hannah Dodds. I remember the names.
You can't say that.
Nah,
it was close. No, it was close. It was close. But you can't be saying names in
You
the
might have to
thing.
bleep that. You might have to
We
bleep
love-
that.
I was just about
We say, man's got to find that time. Man's got to say bleep
Yeah.
out.
But it was, Family Guy.
Fuck
You don't
Jay.
listen to the pod. I know
Huh?
she's-
Family Guy. Do you know this?
Yeah, what's the girl in Family Guy? The sister.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah, that's.
I
the
only
name.
know the name because you always say the saying, innit? There's a saying you say with her name.
It's tight. It's just as tight as Thing's vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only
Was
way I
it
know
tight,
the
yeah?
name.
It was-
Only
it was-
he
yeah.
says that saying, by
I
the
think
way.
you say that. as well.
Never in my life.
It was tight.
Never in my life.
what did I
How
know?
can I commentate? I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't beat
Who
her.
was there then? Who?
No, I was there, but I'm not the one that said.
Do you know what they did? Do you know what they did? Yeah. Him and Daryl filmed revenge porn with me when I was beaten. They filmed it, so they had
Oh, you
revenge
still got it,
porn.
the secret.
Nah, I deleted it.
Nah, it
Yeah,
might
that's
delete it.
mad.
They had revenge porn. I could have sued
No
you.
revenge porn.
Man said revenge porn.
Nah, revenge
Who are you?
porn.
You're moving that bears, bro.
Revenge porn is only when you use it
Yeah,
in revenge.
revenge porn
Was
is
it-
when you use it against a person.
Did you ever use it
Bear,
against
that's
Stephen
right.
Bear. Yeah, you might have Stephen Bear. You might have Stephen Bear. Bear recording me when I didn't want to be recorded.
Nah.
Had it on your phone, and I'm gonna be like, what?
You're Georgia, fam.
You're Georgia.
Bear recording me.
Georgia, you're the girl.
You just see the pancake, bro. You'll be there, bro.
Right, we can't laugh about this because Bear Girls are an uproar. That's Stephen Bear.
But all the girls that been up more about this podcast, I'm sure that won't get you in the top 50.
Nah, this would be the because what it done was fucked up, bro. You can't do that.
That's
You can't secretly film someone and then make money off it on OnlyFans.
That's a red card. It's a
Like,
red
that's
card.
the biggest red flag.
I
I
didn't
mean,
even
would
know
you
you
do
did
that? Huh? Would you do it?
It could go to VAR actually. Let's take it to VAR. Let's take it to VAR and have a look
watch the
at it.
video.
I haven't seen the video yet.
I've seen it.
I want to see it though.
I've seen it.
I
Nah,
don't,
it's
really-
got-
I don't really like that guy
Let's go
anyway.
VAR.
I saw it because the problem is, with Twitter, everything's there.
Yeah.
So when I saw the thing trending, next minute it was on my timeline. My
I see
timeline's
this-
actually disgusting,
You know
bro.
when you got
I
like
need
a
to change the people
slight
that I follow.
fingernail
was
offside.
it?
I think
You know,
you got
Georgia
like
Sutton.
that in
No, the breath.
in Bears.
What do you mean, Bear? It was on X on the beach and shit.
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that.
He looks like a
Do
crack.
you know that when you got to go VAR and someone's like a fingernail offside or something, you got to give the advantage to the attacker. I think at this point, just give it to Bear, innit? Because it's 50-50.
This is getting bleeped. This is getting bleeped. He's hardly spoke this whole thing, and that's what he ends up saying.
Do you know what? Actually, can we talk about this story that I always wanted to send the pod with Mels? Yeah, it's one of the funniest stories I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, hit me.
In my life. Do you know that time when
Oh dear.
went to charity boxing? Yeah,
Oh shit.
and like
Oh,
I was
the funniest.
I was fifth wheeling with your ex and Ben Tyler and his missus.
yeah.
Funniest thing, bruv. Yeah, I swear to God, I was dying. Yeah, go on, tell it, mate.
Tell the story.
How can you plant a bad story on me for me to tell? That's something going, remember that time in Nottingham you shagged the butter's bird? Go on, tell us, man, what happened?
I don't want to recount that.
You know what is a good meme for this year? I'm just going to give you a clue with it, with DT at the last Arsenal Fan TV clip, yeah? So basically, we're watching, it's a great night. My mates just won the boxing, sit down meal, like, I love boxing. It's fantastic. And then all of a sudden, I mean, I haven't used this for a while, but Tinder just decided to pop up, like with a random, like, you haven't done this in a while or whatnot. And anyway, all of a sudden, she's sitting on my lap at the same time. And she's like, what was that? And I was like, just Snapchat. She was like, Snapchat's yellow. And this was red. Don't fucking lie to me. And she was like, what was that? That was Tinder, wasn't it? And I was in a bit of a hole. So I didn't know what to do. So I just threw my phone so it breaks so she couldn't see it. and then
I don't think you have deep.
Fuck this.
I don't think you have deep how mad this is. To prevent his scumbaggery, a man smashed his own iPhone into oblivion, and there was a period where he went about 2 months without a phone. No one could get hold of him, all because of this one fucking Tinder notification.
So anyway,
smashed his whole phone.
Anyway,
so imagine you get a notification, ping, ping, rather than just make up, it was my mum. It was.
I said Snapchat. She knew it was Tinder, bro, because I thought of it. It wasn't like an instant. I gave it a good 15 seconds. I recalculated the options. Thought I can't run away. You gotta go, mate. Bang.
You gotta go.
However,
you was gone.
However, basically, I went. It wasn't actually broke. So I pretended it was broke. I was like, it's done out here. And then it was all right. And then there's this bit of argument. She started doing roly-polies. I don't know why. And then literally got to my house. And then she just heard ping, ping. It's like, obviously, she knows it's still on. So I thought, fuck it, you've had it, mate. And then that was it.
You just
done.
finished off the job.
I just finished off, mate. Give it the old AJ and William White, the finisher.
Fucking hell. Jesus
But
Christ.
you know what I mean? In tight situations, you got to find a way to get out of it. Do you know what I mean? Like Tyson bit someone's ear, I got to throw my phone. You got to do what you got to do, innit?
Bro, the way I was sitting there, I saw it, and it's bare awkward now because Ben's with his missus, and I'm just standing there thinking, shit, how's Mo's gonna get out of this one? Mo just goes, smashed his phone. It wasn't like it was a downward motion. Man just threw it down and goes, shit, I dropped my phone. Like shit.
Yeah, that's it. I said I dropped it.
Blatantly just smashed it in front of him.
I think it was more just like.
It was great, mate.
You got actually like any topics
Yeah, I got a couple topics.
or like any Christmas
what
related?
topics?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Typical
Because
tier. Right now,
we have been literally just
Right now,
ruffling,
we're
bro.
just typical tier 4 wankers. And nothing else to do on
we're
a night
here.
out.
What's your
Like,
I'm pre-ing Instas in like.
we're not in tier
Bournemouth,
4, by the
wherever.
way.
What?
We're not in tier 4, by the way.
No, we're not.
Yeah, just in case HR. Whose Ghostbusters ringtone is that?
Yeah.
No, I got topics. The
I
thing
can
is,
say another one.
What's your topic?
I wanted to flow, just like flow.
I got one still because I got asked this actually yesterday. Like, could you date a girl that's got OnlyFans, or if you was dating a girl, would you allow her to have OnlyFans?
I can fuck it.
Because I got asked
I can fuck it
this.
with OnlyFans.
You could fuck a girl that had OnlyFans.
Yeah, like
No,
what?
I'm saying that could you let's say you actually decided to go, you and her, you're not shagging no one else. You're not a relationship, not necessarily a proper relationship, but you're gonna go exclusive with this one thing, but she's got OnlyFans, or is it a problem?
Depends how buff.
Depends how buff.
That's genuinely honest.
So what would you?
honest.
What
That's
are
a
you?
good
Are you saying
all-round
that
honest
the
answer.
buffer?
That's what it comes to.
Would you?
though.
No, but would you say that the buffer, the more worse it is? If she's not that buff, I don't really care, and if she's really buff, I care a lot.
Depends. As a
Or are you trying
don,
to say-
dons always do better for themselves and thing in it.
Yeah.
Like you can always level up. It depends how out of your league she is, and you're like, rah,
Okay.
I don't know if I can get this bad one back.
Okay.
Let me just stomach it and see how far I get.
But do you think you'd lose a girl to OnlyFans? I think Instagram's more of a threat to lose a thing than OnlyFans. I don't think you're gonna lose a thing to OnlyFans.
No, you can't lose
Oh,
a thing.
You
yeah.
lose a thing to Instagram.
Who put more like pornographic pictures on Instagram than they do on their fucking OnlyFans? So you can't just the title's the title, but you got to see what's on there, innit?
Yeah, that's true.
In a
Some
strange
girls,
way, I don't
what
have
they
a
put in
problem.
Insta is what they put in the
In
picture.
a
I'm gonna
strange
tell
way,
you
I
one of my
don't
boys'
have a
bars,
problem
yeah,
with
he
When
OnlyFans.
you say, I actually don't care. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
when you deep it, I don't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
have a problem with
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
don't give a fuck.
But Other than that, anyway, you're not finding it out.
no,
You're not
no.
going to go, yeah, I have OnlyFans.
No. But I'm saying like you're seeing her, like you're seeing her, like you're actually gonna do a thing. Like, obviously, one night stand.
Depends, bruv. If she's getting, there's some girls that do some madness on OnlyFans.
What if you're
It
seeing a
depends
girl?
what you're buying me every month.
But yeah, but
PS5's there, fuck
what if
it.
you're seeing a girl? It's not a relationship. You're seeing her though. You're exclusive. So you've agreed not to sleep with anyone else. So you're not in a relationship yet, and she's like B. I'm thinking, you know what? All these other girls are out here making money. Like I'm gonna jump on this hype. How do you feel about that? Are you calm?
Depends, though.
Are you gonna take?
You know what? Yeah.
I'll be sure. I'm told you straight. I'm taking the fucking pictures, bruv.
If you
I'm
have
saying,
a
getting that shit. I'm your cameraman.
You
I'll
watch
watch bust you.
need to
I'll
watch some,
make you money.
You need to watch some Louis Theroux documentaries when he goes to like Porn Valley and them.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's tapped.
It's tapped.
But now, if you have a plan, I might back it.
Yeah.
If you go, I'm gonna do OnlyFans to get this X amount of investment, and it allows us to do X, Y, Z. If OnlyFans should only go on Only Hustle and Only Ambition, lock off. I like it. Because there comes a point where your body just ages. Like it happens to every woman in it.
Yeah.
But OnlyFans is like selling drugs. You know, like when they say the trap. Once you start selling drugs, you can't get out. It's hard to get out because that money's rolling in.
It's a bit like betting on darts. You know what I mean? When it's there,
It's there. You win and you want to keep winning. It's just like, look, if a girl wants to have an
so
OnlyFans,
easy money, that's the problem.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
easy.
It's so easy. If a girl wants to have an OnlyFans, and it's generally her in bikini pictures, I won't have any problem because you're putting it. I can't lie to
Depends
you.
how much money they're in as well. Because there's all different variants.
I don't know if my mental health could handle my
But some of these girls
Mrs.
have their mortgage, bro.
vagina
You know what, that brings me
on
on-
thingy.
I know-
Is my dick all over the place?
Yeah.
No. So where's your vagina?
No, I have another topic off this, but let's be honest, it comes back full circle to what I said. 90% of us lads, if you see a thing in your OnlyFans, unless it's unbelievably crisp, you're not going to entertain her. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Because social media,
That's the truth right there.
OnlyFans, but it's not. You will rather go for the girl that hasn't. But unless this girl's unbelievably worldy, you might engage a conversation and then you might feel yourself, oh shit, we've actually been getting along. You might say yourself, oh fuck, let me just give this a try. But naturally, 1 and 2, both as good as each other, not OnlyFans. You're picking this one, even though this other one is more cool. And
It's
makes
a
you
bit of a
laugh.
madness.
Like I've
Do you know
always
what?
said it works.
Go on.
I said it always works, with anything. You're buying something or a bird, you've got the value of the cost in it. So you value how like paying she is, and obviously OnlyFans is one of those things that brings the cost quite a low down, innit? So if she's obviously paying, you can lie, but if she's average, then it's like that. Do you know what I mean?
What's the problem? OnlyFans or our own insecurities?
No. I don't like this because there's too much of a bit of play. Part of it is to
Because
do
I
for-
don't necessarily think
part of
OnlyFans
it
is
is
the
to do for own securities, but then there's certain parts where there should be respect and boundary in a relationship, and women are using this to allow themselves to be hoes to get attention from other guys. Yet in a normal relationship, that wouldn't happen. So now you're being called insecure for what is normal in a relationship. Yet you're fucking tightening out pussy for every man, and now you're putting on this and I'm insecure.
Cool.
Don't do that.
No.
We're in a relationship.
No. One second.
Don't do that.
No.
That's what
It made no
works for you.
sense.
Nah, listen. Nah, because you
Right,
make
You can't do that. Be single.
No, you make a good point. All right, cool. I mean,
Because that
let
was
me
like,
say it
look,
again.
I hear, like, women-
Let me say it again, though.
Don't
Let me say it
do.
again. No pum out. Car, I think pum out, that is a bit mad.
It's a red
Yeah,
card.
that's poor. That's.
I hear
But let's
you.
say no.
I'd rather she sell drugs.
You're moving
I'd
mad.
rather she sell
You're
drugs.
moving mad.
So class A.
You-
I'd rather you sell
I'd rather take
drugs.
meth.
What then be?
Red card, see you later. Red card.
I can't lie.
Oh,
I'd
okay,
rather
listen,
she sell
listen,
crack
nah,
cocaine.
Listen.
I'd rather she sell crack cocaine than
You've
sell
done a
pussy
burn.
online.
You're burning. You're not really thinking about what you're saying. So you're telling me you'd rather your girl be a drug dealer, so she's got to go out here, link all these man on road
You know
in
what?
a car,
You know what?
link man them,
Right,
yeah,
this would be-
potentially get raped, but she can't take pictures in a room.
I asked the man in this question the other day, what would you rather in this situation? Would you rather your baby mum create OnlyFans to pay off her bills? Like, what would you do in that situation? Would you allow your baby mum to have an OnlyFans to pay off her bills? I'm gonna be straight to you. I want that bit. I'll rather see my kids struggle. I am not having the kids of my mum selling coochie online to spend the bills.
I thought man was gonna go.
Monday to Friday,
That's a good video.
they can struggle. On Saturday and Sunday, bring them to me. I'm feeding you everything. Have your plate. You know, I'll even sign them kids up Monday to Friday on that Rashford thing. You can enjoy that.
You can't call it that, man.
There is no way we
can't put that Rashford.
Man said, hold on, wait a minute, Rashford got you.
Never on this earth yet can the kids of my mum be selling coochie. Do you know how disrespectful? I think you lot overseen how vicious kids can be.
Nah.
In 15 years' time, there's kids that are gonna have severe depression into oblivion.
Your son.
Because you're getting cussed out because your mum is selling pussy
Your
online.
son. It's your son.
If any
talking
kid
about
is
your son,
25% of what I was in school, your kids are done out.
They're done. But the thing is,
So wait, hold on.
Because think about the banter. Think about the banter and the
I'll
banter.
do anything for my
We
son.
will banter each other for little things like Mike,
Done.
you're fat, Michael Bull. If your mum had an OnlyFans, it's like I had a wank with your mum last night.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
finished.
yeah.
Your mental health can't handle this.
Bro, you're getting your phone out and you're
just showing the man
You're
them.
you're showing the man them. Look at this.
Hey, look,
porn.
it's my
That's
man's
your
mum. That's your mum.
Done. You can't go to church. How can you go to
Bro,
church?
Yeah, but what we
pays
do-
for the whole,
Like people,
the
yeah,
whole
here's
school,
the
bro.
issue,
But what we
yeah.
The
talking
sad
about?
fact is it'll be the norm. That's the problem.
Nah, but
you can't be
here's-
like, oh, my mum had it. Your mum didn't have OnlyFans. Oh, you're a
crying,
wanker.
fam.
That's what we're looking at, the way it's fucking going.
No, you know, it's like, you know when you're
Your mum was buzzed. She never had OnlyFans.
Hey, you know when you're in school, you're like, ha, you're poor, your mum never had OnlyFans. Like, that's what it's gonna be like.
Nah, bro,
That's the world we're living. That's where we're
allow me,
living.
yeah. Here's my point, yeah, that I put it back, yeah. Because everyone feels like with society, oh yeah, there's like hoe empowerment, like fucking what's her name, Amber Rose, like with a slut walk, yeah, power to the hoe, to the foot. Yo, you only have a certain level. You can never breach that level till you become certain. You only fall in a certain category. And I'll put this, bruv, biblical times, there've been hoes from 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Even now, hoes are still getting shunned. Earn your money, but you're still a hoe, bruv. I don't know what respect you're gonna get, bruv. People think
are
it's
you-
becoming cool and people.
This is
I
a
think it's
question.
coming more
Kids are gonna
acceptable.
get-
No, but this is a question for you. So would you say that girls that have OnlyFans are hoes? Because I feel that OnlyFans has levels, and I learned this the other day. Because I don't have it. I don't know if any man have it yet.
OnlyFans, so I can't talk. I'm
I don't actually
speaking from
have it.
the
I don't
outside
actually have
point
it.
of
So
view.
like,
You know
for
what
me,
put me off it?
For me, I didn't know that there were so many levels. There's like the levels where there's girls on Insta that don't really take like erotic pictures,
there's
and then
full
they
sex
do.
workers.
So they bring their following from Insta to here, and all they do is show nipple, and every man's like bam, 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 cool. But then there's the people that full on getting fucked out on OnlyFans, and it's just like porn.
proper
So
sex
I didn't know
workers,
there was
like
that
proper
level.
porn stars.
So I think if you've got OnlyFans, you automatically get labelled like you're getting fucked out on
Yeah,
things.
true,
Where
that is true.
realistically, it's not. I'll be honest. If I'm seeing a girl and she's like, look, I want to make some bread from OnlyFans, I'm like, let's do it. I'm gonna be your photographer.
Do it.
Because
And
if
trust
I'm the
me,
photographer,
do it.
I feel that like I'm involved in it. I'm doing this thing with you. I'm part of it. You know, I don't even want no peas. Pocket all the peas, but I want to be involved in it. I wouldn't be like, yeah, cool. You got some next man coming over taking photos for you. Like it's all that's all a bit crazy.
With me, yeah.
Still.
With me, yeah.
Moses
Go
was
on,
gonna
let
say
him go, let him go.
Yeah, I want to say, like, with me, I'm cool. Do your thing. I'm the king. Mind you, do your thing. Earn your money. I'm cool. But if you're like, if we're in a relationship and we have a kid together,
I know, the kids.
because what-
But if
because
that's your
that's-
kid, it's off limits. That's a different.
yeah, that's
different
what I mean.
measure.
That's where it comes from. It's like, yo, we kind of built something. Why? Like, let me help you out. We find different avenues. Allow it.
Are you okay, with the idea of random individuals all over the world wanking off your missus?
Of course not.
Are you okay with that?
That's the baby of my kid. That's the mum of my child, bro.
Depends
That's
how
the
painful. Like I say, if
only
they're an
family.
absolute weldie, and they're not baby of your child. You're talking like someone you're seeing,
Yeah,
and they're a
somebody-
weldie, and you're thinking at some point this is going to stop. Then you might bear it out. But when you've got a kid, it's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Like, half the time, I'm like, yeah, do your thing. Earn your money. It's a vibe, whatever. But then when it comes to something more serious, it just depends what situation life I'm at. Cool, fair enough, we're broken up, but I feel like we still need to have a mutual understanding because, like, you can't be
There's
like,
a lot of
mum
levels
with my
to
kids
it,
and
innit?
you're like
There's a lot of levels.
everything you're pussy, bro, because my family knows you. You got to come to family functions at one point and nah.
The thing is, man, we need to understand what this OnlyFans thing is, because is their fans, It's not just look. If you
Depends
if
how
you're-
much P they're earning, to be honest.
No, the P's cool. Like, cool. Listen, I wouldn't mind a little lingerie here and there. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah,
but
calm.
we also need to understand is also the fan side of things. Yeah. Your missus, is going to be having fans that will subscribe to OnlyFans, subscribe to, follow on Instagram. Yeah.
Get stalkers,
And if you look at if you pre girls like Instagram like DMs, like okay, an average girl in the world will get DMs, just an average girl. She'll get
Helicopter pictures in
DMs,
them
and
DMs,
she'll get dick pics every single day. And
So I could
OnlyFans
never look
girls,
at girls' DM.
huh?
can never look at girls'
Yeah,
DM. I'll collapse, bro.
And OnlyFans,
Especially if you like the girl.
especially and OnlyFans girls, yeah. Could you imagine the kind of DM she's receiving? Hella guys busting nuts on the camera, sending her this, groaning on the phone to your girl because she has an OnlyFans, and because she has an OnlyFans, they feel like she has an OnlyFans. I can do this. I can send a video of myself.
From when she's
busting them on the
grunting,
camera.
she's not my girl no more. I can't lie. I got mad pride.
Well, from when she's grunting, she's no longer my girl.
No way. I can't lie. My heart will be broken, but she's not my girl no more.
I'm not gonna lie. I think like full relationship. Like if I'm in love with someone, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I don't think because
There's
if
no
I was
way.
fully in love, like when you're if you've been in love, when you're in love, that ain't running because that's burning. That's burning. But we're saying,
I'll hurt. I won't eat and sleep and all that
nah,
shit.
you're moving mad.
But
fam.
she's not my girl, fam. She ain't my girl.
It's different. We're talking
When
about.
she's grunting and that, nah.
No, the big thing is,
It's like what Joe said. Go
I
on.
think me on like,
Oh, what play with herself?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
We're talking about them. Sorry, I
Yeah,
went to the
yeah,
toilet.
that's what I'm saying.
but you got the mutual problem. Like when, if
It
you're
all
out,
depends though.
That's what Joe said. Go on.
I was just gonna say the other thing you got though. If you're out and about and you find a mutual friend, they're like, "Oh, that's your girl." Then that's when it's a bit peak, isn't it?
That's
the
the
thing.
bit. That's the
Then
bit
it's
that's
like, then you're having the chat and it's
the bit
over.
that's peak.
And if you're not,
I know who I am. The personality I am, people are always after my neck, innit? And I ain't changing. I accept that. So imagine if my thing had OnlyFans.
Yeah, but I'm cool, but no, but you know what?
I'm waiting for that day.
I'd love it. Hey, what's Kevin Keegan?
Where I'm talking from.
But you know what?
Hey, what's Kevin Keegan? I would love it if she got an
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
bruv.
I would love it.
So like, I
I
can
would
do
love
it
if she did that.
appreciate
That's
women with
what I'm talking
OnlyFans,
about.
but like it depends what point in life I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's, I'm just like it's
Depends
a
what your
fun thing,
feelings
nothing
for her
serious.
as well.
And if it's something serious, the way I am and the character I am, yeah,
Done.
like. When you sit at
Heart
the top,
collapse.
people are always after your neck, innit?
Yeah, but you know what? I'ma
People
flip
gonna
it.
come for me knowing that your
Yeah.
girl's got OnlyFans.
but that's
but
good.
I'm
Yeah, bro.
That's
I'ma
good,
flip it.
sometimes she is.
I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip
I
it.
can't lie.
Yeah.
If Chris pissed me off, I might just buy OnlyFans and one
don't-
of his.
Yeah,
bro.
bro. The thing is this.
Then I'm done.
Like,
Listen,
man will be doing special requests for my girl saying eat this banana with Kudz's name on it. And she's got to do it because it's OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's
I can't do it.
I'm anonymous. I'm
personal
anonymous.
violation.
That's the sort
And
of
I'm
shit.
anonymous online. He's online. The thing is, I'm anonymous. My name is like.
He's online, but he's doing something else.
Yeah, I'm online. My name,
Yeah.
it's actually me. My name's Alien Ketter 69 or something like that.
Yeah.
You won't even know it's me. You won't even know
That's
it's
what
me.
I'm saying, bro.
Do you know what though?
me.
At the same time, don't you think that like wow, yeah, you got shit. Oh shit. But don't you think though? Because I do feel this way, and that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna flip it right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that like if I was seeing a girl that had OnlyFans, like it actually makes me kind of more attracted to her in a way.
You're Rogan. You're Rogan. You're different. You're
I'm
different.
not.
You're different.
No, I'm not.
The
I'm
way
not.
you- the
Let
way-
me land.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you one bar, Ryan, the backs up what you said?
Let him land.
No, go on. Like, go on. What was you gonna
One
say?
bar you tell me that backs up what you just
Oh,
said. We're in
Lee.
our beef for walking on. There's some girl going mad at some boy. I'm like thinking, loud, this girl. He stopped and looking at her. I'm like, is he going to start on her? And he's like, I fucking like a bit of that. I was like, what? He goes, you know my perfect type? A girl that looks like she's been glassed. And from that day on, nothing surprises me.
First
that
of all,
comes out of this guy's mouth.
first of all, for context, yeah, to clear that up, I said a girl that looks like she's been bottled. Yeah?
That doesn't help it.
Let me land.
He said glass.
Yeah.
A
yeah,
bottle is made out of glass half the
but
time,
glass
mate.
that's already smashed.
Oh, what? So we're changing this to plastic? What is it? Flipping away this? Was a
Yeah,
plastic
bro,
bottle. She just goes fucking stoke away. Yeah, fucking let me on a plastic glass. Fucking, I love that, I do.
Bro, there's a difference between fucking Roxy Mitchell and Scarface, bro. Literally, like,
You're
literally,
Roxy Mitchell.
Like,
Fuck
I
it.
like
Roxy
Roxy-
Mitchell's got a scar though.
That's it. That's what I mean about. I like a Roxy Mitchell, someone that looks like she potentially
Yeah,
once.
Roxy or Ronnie?
Nah, not Ronnie. Nah, not
This is
Ronnie.
worse nightmare.
Remember I told you, Ronnie, yeah?
You're Ronnie.
No.
Roxy.
She's
all I'm
sexy,
gonna
but
say
she's
is
about
this.
her life.
All I'm gonna say is this year. I don't know why. There's a little bit of an attraction to the fact that if like you're with a girl and you know that it's exclusive with you and you can trust her, and there's all these guys that are wanking off over pictures of her, but you're the fella
Okay,
that's
I
with
hear
her.
that. I hear
You're
that,
the
I
fella
hear
that
that,
goes
I hear
for dinner. You're the fella she gets gassed over. You're the fella that she's waking up to. Like for me, I'm thinking, how many followers you got? 22,000. I thought there's 22,000 little geezers who wish they could have been me. And that's what I take from it. Because all you man are paying to look at pictures of her, well, I'm here getting the real deal Shaquille O'Neal, bruv. So that's the way that I kind of flip the OnlyFans. I feel that sometimes OnlyFans is like, for some blokes that have a proper big problem with it, like I said, if your girlfriend's getting like fingering herself or whatever, that's a bit wild or whatever, that's a bit much. But I feel that like, if you're on there, 9 times out of 10, the only reason you've got a problem with it is because of some sort of insecurity you have in yourself. It's not to do with OnlyFans, it's not really to do with her, it's about to do with you. Like, you're the problem. You're the one that has the problem. That's the only reason I feel that. But I'm a very laid back character where like a lot goes over my head. I try not to think deep into stuff. I don't try to deep into stuff because at the end of the day, you got to think of it. 15,000 people on OnlyFans and you're the only one geezer getting it. You're at it.
Yeah, but like he said, like, when people get personal with it,
who's the real king?
When people get personal, putting your names on
But
bananas
some
and
people would
shit.
say 15,000 blokes have seen you naked.
The waffle you're chatting,
slut.
this
You know
girl
what I
must
mean?
be a
Like,
badders. The waffle you're chatting, this girl must
Do
be a
you want to hear the
badders.
one bar, yeah?
You,
What, badders?
whoever you were chatting about must be a badders.
No, you made up the banana story, so I was just using it as a because he was just saying basically you're insecure if you allow it.
Who? Nah, not to say in the same. I would say that. No. Let me lie. I never said
this
this.
could go on all night.
All I said was if you have a problem with it, I think it stems from an insecurity. That's all it is. No, but we're not talking about someone you love or someone you're in a relationship with. We're saying like you're just seeing this person. You're not even fucking in a relationship. So like realistically, if you're not in a relationship, you're not exclusive. Yeah, and she's not showing pictures of her pum pum and she's not fingering herself. It's just normal, like bikini hot photos. Like if you've got a problem with it, when you went out the room, all I said was that for me, I kind of feel powered when I know that a girl's got like say 4,000 followers on Thingy, and I'm the geezer that's with her. I'm the geezers taking the pictures. I'm the geezer that's doing
but when
it.
there's a
And all these
banana-
little geezers are paying $4.99 a month to have a little jack off. And I'm there like,
You get
bosh.
disowned for that,
I'm
man.
there like, bosh, you get disowned for that.
Let me say this for the record. Yo, I hear you.
Watch a proper good Callum Smith.
Yo, I hear you. Yo, I hear you. But let me say this for the record. Any real man, yeah, don't give a fuck how many followers the thing's got. Don't give it. Like, you can have 20,000, 30,000. You still get taken
It's
for
when you meet
idiot.
them out.
It doesn't matter.
No,
bro.
but you're not getting taken for an idiot if she's come to you and asked you first, and you're the person that's agreed to do it.
We need to understand. We need to understand.
I think you'd get taken for an idiot if she's keeping it on the sly and she's doing it behind your back. Whether you like it or you don't have a problem with it, I'm moving mad because you've kept that from me. Like you've thought that you can hide that from me, and when I go, you're taking slutty pictures and that to try and make a little piece of bread. If you've come to me like I want to do this OnlyFans thing, what you say, and I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna be your photographer, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna make a lot of money.
What's the ratio of the girls that actually do proper bits though? Because I've never looked into it, and I'll never forget this bar. Someone goes to me, yeah. I think he met a girl at Tobacco Docks, yeah. And he goes,
lovely gaff, by the way.
He goes, yeah. His
Unbelievable
words
gaff, one
were,
of my favourites in
she
London.
had more flesh out in Tobacco Docks than she did on OnlyFans. And I thought, what the fuck are these men doing?
That's a bar.
That is true.
What kind of pee are they
ever
paying?
got
Like,
raping?
if your missus is paying her mortgage off, not showing any flesh,
Yeah.
then you're fucking
You know what?
laughing,
Yeah, you know
bruv.
what? Yeah.
What's going on here?
You know
is
what?
I
I'm
wanna
gonna back
know.
you. That is
That's
such a
lot.
bug. Girls that go out beef for all these raves, they're pussy out for free.
Pussy out, bro.
But even be like
You
house
know,
parties in
yeah.
London.
I'm gonna take back everything
House
I
parties
said.
in London. There's
I'm
some
gonna take
tits
back
out walking
everything I
around.
said.
Listen,
If you ain't got OnlyFans as a girl, he goes, Raven, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Because your cheeks are out more at a rave than what you put on OnlyFans. Make some money out of it. Stop being stupid, baby girl.
Yeah, that's something. But the thing is that
You got me paying for that.
I have
You know
more
what I mean?
problem
To
with
get away
Instagram
with
because the
You
thing
know
is,
fat things still get... Not fat things, just even ugly things still
You
get
said it.
in
Say
on
your
like...
chest. Say your chest, man.
So there's people like Mike who just get drawn with the sternum. If I knew there's people like Mike and I was a
Well,
fat
you
thing,
need a little swivel.
you would just edit a sternum on there, innit? And then you just get bare sternum,
A
boys.
little snake team there.
Just there, just don't know how
A
fat
little
you are.
snake team there.
$2,000 in a day, lovely.
Right, you know
Imagine
what?
how many plus mics there are out there that are looking for the little sternum tap.
I'm
there.
sorry, I don't think there's many plus mics out
Yeah,
there.
there's
I
not
can't lie.
many mics in
Oh, you
there.
don't think?
There's one mic.
I'm a rare commodity.
I feel like we've gone on this
think
OnlyFans
that's
topic
that
for
rare.
time.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
well-
really feel Christmassy
so
still.
I don't think you even answered
Don't
the
feel
question.
Christmas. This episode's coming out on Friday, Christmas Day, and this is what we're talking about.
I can't lie, yeah. Last thing, yeah, what you said about the 20k things, yeah. Gotta think about this. There's girls out there, yeah, that have masters in psychology and sociology, and they're still getting taken for dickhead by real man with 2 GCSEs.
2 dead subjects.
Yeah. I'm just telling you,
is
no.
it. This is
Anyone
it.
getting taken
Unless
for
you're
idiot.
I'm not gonna lie,
Zimbardo,
I love a girl-
like
I'm not gonna lie, I love a girl that- I love a girl that's
it's
got bread.
shit, bro.
Shit,
Yeah.
You can't make money off it. You've done bare studying essays. You ain't making peace on psychology.
You're getting played, bro. You think you're a deep thinker, yet the only thing that's getting done is deep streets to you, and he's fucking someone else. Take your L, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I love a girl that's got bread though. I love a girl that's got peas.
It's not even bread. I just want to go for ambition. And
I've never met.
I'm at point A. I want to get to point B.
I don't know where. I don't.
All
Where
girls
am I
that
wrong?
all girls that understands the hustle and the shit we have to go through. Because I'm looking at certain relationships here. People always want this whole fantasy and shit like this here, but never realize what it takes to get what you need to in it. Like most girls now see Instagram, they see like Tommy and what's the name, Molly May.
Yeah.
They think this is it. Their success is different, bro. Like how quick they went from 0 to 100 is different. Most girls think that's what they want. There's gonna be so many times where your man is so broke, he can't pay for petrol.
Come chill with me then.
Stop gassing. Because the one thing I'll talk about, who I never used to rate until I actually saw like his like interview and other shit, is that Tommy Mallet done. Now I was saying he was so broke, to where he had to get that Georgia girl to drive him to training. 90% of girls, would cuss you out and think he's got no ambition, nothing, girls, he's broke, I'm always paying for this, leave you, and then start dishing the dirt on you. But fair play, you stuck. And
That's
look how
it.
much
Fair
my
play
man's
to her,
got with that whole
because
Mallet
Georgia's
thing
rich,
as
you
well.
know. Do you know Georgia's actually rich? She didn't actually need him at all.
She was in her bag, but she stayed there.
She's rich, fam.
But in this
She
new
didn't need
day,
him at all.
in this new day and age, most girls just
real,
want to see
innit?
the fast life and
Yeah,
all this
of
and that. Drug
I
dealers
rate
have
her, I
fucked
rate
up the
her.
game.
No, they have.
I say it before and I say it now. Drug dealers have
They
fucked up the
the
game.
economy. The economy's all screwed. It's screwed. The
Nah, but
economy's
you know
Because
screwed.
what they send to the most below average things, like what a Givenchy bag or like a nice milk, the Chardonnay, that's £5 to them. So now you got dead things thinking that's the life I deserve constantly. To the average man,
all the drug dealers, I can't even lie. They fucked up the game.
They
'cause
fucked up the
You're
base,
talking
bruv.
the realest shit.
Nah, but
They
you know
come
what?
up, fucked
I feel-
up all everything
I
for
feel
us
that
normal
all-
brothers. That's all I got to
all
say.
them girls that
The
they
Myth
fucked.
Festival was very good.
No, but listen, I think all them girls that they actually fucked up just belong to the streets anyway, so the streets can have them girls.
But he's no.
No. I'm not gonna lie, the streets can have them girls. All them girls that get gassed off the drug P and that, it only lasts a
That's what
certain
I'm
amount of
saying.
time.
You know what I mean?
Bro, I got
That's
good
a product
friends.
for
I got
itself.
good friends that are girls that have been down that
you know what
road.
used to
I've
be a
seen them with the drug
banging
dealers.
date spot
Like, I've
back
seen
in
them
the
do the
day?
thing, and do you know where they are now? They're back in the yard all alone, thinking, you know what? Can't bag these drug
Bro,
dealers.
do you know
no
what
more.
used to be a banging date
Can't
spot
do it.
back in the day? Girls used to rate you for it. Pizza Express. Take it off Pizza Express now.
Yeah.
She's laughing in that girl's group chat because of drug dealers.
Even just no.
Because of drug. She's not expecting no booze charge.
If you
all
take
that.
the girls
Even
of
drug
even
dealers.
a simple going out, having a good time with your friends.
Yeah.
You want to go to the club, yeah.
Yeah.
And a girl's like, he hasn't got bottles. I'm not chatting.
Yeah.
Why do I have to buy bottles?
Bottles work out cheaper though. That's the problem.
Yeah, why do I have to buy bottles for your enjoyment?
enjoyment.
But there's your enjoyment. And the thing is, I'm pouring bottles down your throat, and I'm just saying that's £5, that's £10, that's £15, that's £25 going into your drink, and then I'm not even going to get insurance. Like, what's the point for your enjoyment?
that?
Why don't you buy the bottle and enjoy me? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wasting my money for you to have fun, and you're wearing a £10 boohoo dress. Like, it doesn't. The maths is not mathsing.
Nah, you
the
are
maths
right.
is really not
You're right,
mathsing.
but I'm not gonna lie though, like I do feel that it's kind of hard because a lot of like nowadays we all think, I don't know whether it's Instagram or whatever, but we all do think that like every girl's been taken out by a drug dealer when that's really not the case.
They have. There's so many drug dealers these
that's
days.
a
Yeah,
mad
but not
statement,
every
bro.
girl's been
That's a
taken
mad
out by a
statement.
drug
I
dealer,
feel
bro.
that.
57%.
You are right.
No, it is a
57%.
No, we are right, but
look,
it's just
cool.
this is like the angle that this is the pages that we
go on, hit me,
follow
hit
and
me,
the
hit
girls
me.
that we follow and everything that we see. That's what we see in our little. Do you know what I mean? Avenue.
Can I-
If you went and followed someone else that lives in fucking Yorkshire that's doing his own little avenue and he's got his own Instagram, he probably doesn't think that a lot of drug dealers are taking out girls.
There's drug dealers in Yorkshire.
No, I know, but do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Like,
obviously-
method. Look at all the venues we go to, events we go to. Half the girls we meet are from the event. And one of those events, not saying we all do drugs here, but saying like half the events, most people do drugs. So the crowd of them people, those girls are actually been taken out by drug dealers. So I'm in my right to think
I
so,
know,
because it's
I know.
actually true.
I know what you
Because
mean.
look at the environment
No,
that
but what I'm
we
saying-
have
but what
on
I'm
our
saying is-
social media. So for me, my little bubble, I'm not saying it's the rest, but for my little bubble,
It's what you're
half the
But what I'm
girls
saying
that
is
are
not,
getting taken out
it's
by
not.
drug
I
dealers.
feel
It's very
like what
different.
we're thinking of is like the drug dealers that do the classic Novikov fucking gauchos thing. Yeah, this is what we're talking about, right? But not all drug dealers do it to that level.
Gonna skid at him, huh?
Allow it.
Yeah, but then some
not all
girls
drug
that need
dealers take
food,
to that
they
level.
just get fed off coke.
There you
So
go.
man just passing a little 20
Don't
bag,
get,
she's
don't,
blessed.
don't get me wrong, the drug dealers have definitely ruined like the value of money for stuff. Because I'll be honest with you, innit, yeah? Like I've been on dates before and I'll pay for the date all day long. First date I'll just pay just because that's the way I am. But let me tell you something now. When I pull out my card, girl don't light up. When I pull out a wad, girl light up. The eyes light up. As soon as you pull out a wad of cash, a girl's face lights up. This is the same fucking cash, B. This ain't illegal cash. This is the same fucking cash that's in this bit of plastic. But as soon as you pull it out, because I might be mixed race and I've got
Taking
dreads,
notes.
and you got, yeah, it's a bit like that. Bro, I see a ting on the
You know
other.
what?
I see a ting
saw
on the other.
dumbest thing ever, and I didn't know if it was true yet. I saw that dumb meme trending.
When he takes out cash instead of his
Yeah, the
credit card.
coochie gets wet.
I was
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Are you bitches dumb?
Bro, this was
Good
like-
credit means you get a house. Good. But then man paying cash means fuck all, but that's what's turning
This
you
is
on.
what I'm
It's a
trying to
backwards
say.
world,
No,
bro.
the meme thing was saying like, oh, the levels of the coochie gets wet when he backs out cash
Hey,
to pay for the
Johnny,
deal. Yeah,
pass my
is a mad
jacket
thing.
over there. Pass
But
my
at the
jacket.
end of the day, like at the end of the day, you're
my
rating.
wallet's in my jacket. Pass on.
You're rating man that pay for the meal in cash,
Give my
but you're not
jacket.
rating the man that paying card. But these times, the man that paying
My
card can
wallet should be
secure
in there.
your
My
whole
wallet should be in
future.
there. My
The
wallet
man
should
that
be in
paying
there.
cash can secure you
wallet.
for like 3 months, and that's
But with
it.
Insta, it's what you
That's just the
surround
way it
yourself
is.
with, though.
So
If
all
you're
in there?
all following like drill artists, yeah, that's obviously the background they come from. You're gonna think that, and if the girls are following that as well,
Is that a wallet? Yeah, chuck it here.
If you're into something completely different, then you're gonna get obviously if you're then you're like, fuck it.
That's exactly it. But
Yo, baby girls. You see that? See that, baby girls? Yeah? Come to me. See that? Cashola. What?
you know when the cash
What?
is, hey,
What?
you know when
What?
you know
What? See that? What? Yeah? Dripping. The vagina. Right now.
you know when the cash is
This
fresh
is
out the
pathetic.
machine as well.
This is, I don't think you lot
It's
understand.
fresh out
This
the
is so
machine.
pathetic.
Hey, wait, chill,
Mike has literally just pulled out 150.
we're recording right now,
Legitest
innit?
guy I know.
It's 250.
Let me call out
It's
Jason
250.
He's the most legit
Let me
guy.
call out Jason quickly.
Hey,
Let me call out Jason quickly.
Go, go,
You
go.
Tyson
But
Fury.
this is Christmas special, yeah?
Yeah, go, go.
Do you know what? It's mad, yeah? I hate Jason so
like
much,
Eminem.
yeah?
Back it. I hate Jason.
I hate Jason.
I'll do the ad-libs.
I hate
for you.
Jason so much, yeah?
Hate him.
That I was at work and I was thinking, this is a
Thinking.
Christmas special, and I knew Jason weren't coming even before you told me he was coming.
Pathetic.
I knew Jason weren't coming because
Waste man.
he is a fucking what's that? called?
Waste man.
Liability.
Law-abiding citizen.
He ain't no law abiding
It's a
citizen.
liability, bro.
He's a selective
But
abiding
he's a
citizen.
fraud as well.
He's a
right?
selective
You know what it is,
abiding
right?
citizen.
It is, yeah?
Right?
J-ability.
Nigeria.
J-ability. Man
Listen.
call him J-ability.
J-ability,
Ability. That's his new name.
Listen,
I'll
you're
rate
a
that,
fraud.
J-Ability.
You're a fraud.
He's
If
a
you're not a fraud, yeah.
fraud.
Listen, vegans, vegetarians, they'll be normally eating what? Tofu on Christmas Day.
And every weekend you're out here eating pussy.
Listen, every
Thank
weekend
vegan.
you're out here eating
Thank
pussy,
vegan.
eating ass, eating as much as Mike, yeah.
Sending for real.
If
Just
you're
put more
not
mo-
that, if you're not that them guy, yeah, record your Christmas meal, record your Christmas dinner, record your Christmas dessert.
What kind of fetish you got, bro?
If
Nah,
you're
it's
not,
not
if you're
fetish,
not
'cause
eating,
this guy
no,
caps.
because I
This
know
guy
he's eating real
caps.
Nigerian food. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
what I'm saying is
okay.
eating real Nigerian
Okay,
food.
okay.
He said he's
sorry.
vegan so he can get into
He's
the
not
vegan market.
Christmas Day. He's not eating vegan food.
he-
He's
I'm
You
not
eating.
gonna
can't be, you can't be
There's
6
no
foot
way.
4
No,
and
there's
as
no
big
way.
as you are with your Nash and be a
There's
vegan.
no way.
Do you know what's jokes? You know, bare people are vegan until they're in front of their parents.
That's what. That's.
Have you ever seen that? You know
Oi,
that's a true
hey,
thing. You know that's a
bro,
true
that's
thing.
what I'm
You know,
saying
set
right
man
now.
won't dare tell their parents they're
Tell
vegan,
me-
but
that's
in the rest of the
exactly
world
what
they're
I'm saying.
vegan. In front of their mum and dad, they are
Bro,
yamming
it's
hella
not
meat.
even, even his
Bro, you
aunties,
don't know about
his
that.
uncles.
Bro, that's
There's
the
no
thing,
way he's
bro.
eating that shit
That's
on
the
Christmas
thing,
Day.
bro.
No way.
I can't lie with that. I want to see his meal. I want to see his meal.
In front of your parents,
I wanna
are you
see
still
your meal.
vegan? Trust me. Like,
Record your meal for the Shooters
Wanna
Shoot
see your meals,
podcast.
Jay?
Record your
No,
meal.
but don't say
Record
that
your meal
because
and
he'll make some
dessert.
bogus meal just like to record.
He's
it.
not going to. It's Christmas Day. There's no way out of it.
He ain't doing
No way
nothing.
out of it.
He's still got one
No,
day.
if he does, then I'll respect it. But there's no way out of it. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't,
not
they
way
don't
out.
believe you. They don't
There's no
believe
way
you. They
out.
don't believe you, Jay. They don't believe
I don't
you.
believe it.
They don't believe you, man.
Christmas Day.
You're my guy.
His
I don't
mum
believe
not
you.
making tofu on Christmas Day.
You ain't eating no pork.
That's the
those
Disney.
wise patties in blankets.
Come on.
Rice, patties, and blankets. What's the term for that? Is that discrimination?
That's racist.
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
That's
Even though they weren't racist, I thought violated.
Fam, all I'm saying is, listen, listen.
Man, he's saying pigs and
Listen, I'm
Man
from
said
Barbados,
rice
yeah.
patties
I'm from
in
Barbados, and I
blankets.
just pictured a patty get
A
wrapped
man
in bacon.
said rice patties in blankets because you're
Fam.
black.
Fam, Fam.
It's a big bump. I'm saying blankets because it's Christmas. Why is patties?
No, but
That's a vegan thing.
It's calm, you're blessed. It's just really funny. I don't think you understand how much weight.
Yo, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
That's a good bar.
Do you know what it is?
It's not even
It was a good bar. It was a good bar. It was a good bar.
Hey, Joe,
how much
Joe,
weight that bar carries.
Joe, you just need to realise that from someone who's eaten patties for about like 20 years now, I just pictured one being wrapped in bacon, fam, yeah? The disgrace that brought to my country is mad. No, I'm joking.
That's hilarious.
Fam, imagine wrapping a patty in bacon, fam. Nah.
That's hilarious.
Move on.
Alright,
You know what's going to be beautiful next year? I don't care. The boxing. We got AJ Fury, Spence Crawford,
Over to Sky Sports with Joe.
Canelo Triple G. We're laughing. And you know what I rate about boxing is they haven't waited for the fans, yeah? Except in America, because they ain't give a fuck. They just give each other corona. But over here, they haven't cared. And they just got it cracking. And that's going to be a highlight next year. What are you saying, man?
Okay, yeah, go on. That's a question. What are you guys looking most forward to next year?
What are you looking forward to the most, do you mean?
Yeah.
That English
Fucking
is
hell.
Bruh.
Like, and I got no GCSEs. I'm actually the dumb shit.
You hitting on a 6 out of 10. That'd be
What's that Nigerian language?
Wow. The thing is, the thing about Moses, he does it on purpose to try and make me nibble because bare times in the last 3 years, he was like, that's the best thing you've ever got with, you know? That's the best thing you've ever got with. That's not like you.
No.
3 years.
You got the bar wrong, yeah? She's alright for you.
That is the bar. You know, Mike, you're done.
Wait, hold on. That was a good question. What did you say? What is the thing we're most looking forward to?
What is the thing you're most looking forward to next year?
I'll go from left to right. Goods first.
Moving in with Mike.
That's a disaster.
I'm joking. No, that'll be the worst thing. Scumbag United. What am I most looking? I don't know. I might have something new coming in January, but I'll see. And then just work-wise, more growth, more progression.
That's it.
I want to travel more as well. And just, I've got a real good habit of saving now. So it's now just accelerating that to the point where, in a couple of years, I have my own yard, innit? Yeah, that's what I'm most looking forward to. I'm just most looking forward to just vibes again. I feel like I'm doing a Barack Obama speech, so I'm going to shut up. But I'm just most looking forward to like some sort of normality, innit?
For me, personally, just more growth, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? More growth than last year. Few businesses.
What, your dreads?
Few businesses. Nah, I cut my dreads in it. I don't like it when they're too long.
Cut your dreads?
Nah,
you had a hoodie on?
No, you know I don't like them to be too long in it. No, I haven't cut them
recently.
recently.
You cut them. Because you love. Nah, you weren't gonna cut them.
I can't imagine right.
I like my length that I'm at when it goes longer.
Yeah,
okay. I like it, but
I couldn't imagine without dreads.
Yeah,
I'm trying to imagine you with a skin fade. I can't do it. My head is
so fam. My head is so weird, fam. It's unbelievable. Like my head is so weird. Have you ever seen Bugs Life?
Why did I do that?
No. Or ants.
Yeah. That's big windows. They got big windows.
That's my head. You know, like one of them.
That's
Yeah.
I don't feel the violation you just sent to yourself. Calling yourself ants.
Fam, it's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. Fam, have you ever seen what the nut inside of Ferrero Rocher looks like? That's my head, fam. It's finished, fam. Yeah, that's what I mean. When I shave my hair, my head looks bigger than it is because of my hair. But when I shave it,
Are you gonna get skinny?
Man looks like a macadamian.
Yeah, a macadamium. That's what I look like.
Looks like a
Yeah, you know it's mash up at the back as well. Yeah, trust me. Hella macadamium head, fam.
Hella macadamian
Nah, but
head.
for me, just more growth. Hopefully, I'm not gonna give away too much, but hopefully, a few businesses to get started, get off the ground next year. I want to travel, but to be honest, I've kind of written that off because
I'm written it off.
Yeah, for next year, I'm kind of written it off.
I've got too much shit. Like I earn too much money, too many bills now. I don't earn too much money. I need more. If you're hearing this work, fucking pay me
I need more bread.
But I earn such a level of income. If I win and I don't come back to that income and above, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, do you know what I mean? I've got too much commitments, but at the same time, it's like I still ain't got a yard yet, so I can just. Yeah. I may as well just do it now, because you can't do it once you get a yard.
That's exactly it.
Go traveling.
Yeah.
And just, I think my last one is just to invest more. Just invest more. Like, I have money just sitting around that I'm not using, that was sitting there last year that didn't get used. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, I want to start putting this money into some good stuff. That's why.
Even after all them dates.
Nigga, come on, man. You know I got that bread.
Nah, you got that bread.
I got that bread there, boy.
He's got the
Young
cash,
boy.
He's got the cash.
I've been there on
the drug dealer girls. So he knows he's
Nah,
right there.
I don't do that, bro.
That's what I do with the betting. You put the money aside for what you need, innit?
Spend all the betting money spending all betting money on the scumbags. Nah, just that's it.
Yeah,
that's
but
it.
I'm curious. What's
Me?
next?
So like, I can't lie to you.
To
Yeah?
buy some more swagger.
It's improved. It's improved.
Do you know what? Because the thing is, I don't care about swag at all. Like,
But you should. I can't lie, you make a lot of bread.
No, I'm going to the.
Nah, you make a lot of bread.
Stop. No,
Nah,
stop.
you make a lot of bread.
Stop. He's a liar. No. He's a liar. He does care.
Bro,
No, he does care.
Hey, I would look mad.
He does
I
care.
would look mad.
He does care.
If I had your peas, I would look mad
No,
right now.
he's a dirty liar. He does care. Why does he always copy me?
shut up, man. Fuck off. That jacket you wore when you went.
Mad, yeah? How many Butlins jackets have you already got, bruv? He doesn't need that red jacket you got, bruv.
Yeah, the red things, yeah.
Jackets, bruv.
Yeah, that jacket
You
was
can't
buff.
be buying any more of them, bruv. This guy's like bad with money. He's that guy that the government got hired it from. Just give it bit by bit, so he spends it on the right things. You know what I mean? Not travelling to Bangles and Bushes and fucking red fucking Butlins.
I can't lie, Mike. There's a couple of things you should have gave Kuds his accolades. Yes, okay.
Yeah,
There's a couple of things where you in your heart think you couldn't have, but there's a couple of things I'm like, raw. Like, it's happened too often where you can't give Kuds
Very
any
evident.
sort
No,
of
do you know what it is? Yeah?
accolades.
Do you know what it is? Yeah.
No, even if you've not intended
Very
to
evident.
like copy Kuds, yeah, that genuinely in your heart, if you've not intended to copy Kuds, there's some things where you've actually subconsciously copied Kuds where you have to actually give them accolades.
But the thing is, I give accolades to the right people. I've even said this. The chain.
No,
is
but
the
even if
wire.
it's not the right, but you need to recognize that you literally have. That's what I'm saying.
It's different.
Even if you're not
I don't
purposely
get how can you
different,
give
it's different.
accolades to Ryan
bro.
when Ryan hardly ever wears chains, but then
When
the
I
one
saw
chain that
him-
you end up getting is exact same that
When
I've got.
do you know why I say this? Yeah, 'cause,
Exactly.
Ryan, do you remember in the group?
Like-
Yeah,
Nah,
What
no.
did I
Like-
ask you a question about a chain?
Yeah, you did.
And then I bought the chain.
But then it's the subconsciously you got the exact same one that I've got.
Ironically, it is weird how you did get exactly the fucking
he
same
found the
chain.
same discount I found.
But the only reason... Bruh.
Twice.
All I'm gonna say is this.
Hey yo, did you hear that?
All I'm gonna say is
I
this.
found the same disc. Yeah, I had it.
All I'm gonna
first.
say is this.
The
My
thing is,
chain...
I love like literally accolading the people that are inspired.
Trust, I always give
I
props.
love it.
Might have it.
I actually
Sure?
love it.
Sure, a little bit.
I actually love
Nah,
it.
you do.
You sure?
So when you
Okay, share it. Fuck it.
And I'll tell you another which he'll deny to his day. We never met. The hoop earring rocked it before it became a thing.
Chevy.
But he blamed it on his guy called Chevy.
Pepsi,
Yeah, he laughed at me the first time I walked in his yard and I had the hoop earring. He laughed his head off. And 3 weeks later, it's Chevy. I'm like,
About 3
bro,
weeks.
Do you remember the way
It's like
you
2
laughed at me
years.
and you're acting like you never seen this hoop earring? But he never got it from me as well.
The only thing I can say about the situation is the chain you bought was nothing like mine, bro.
It wasn't like I just wanted to know where you got a chain from.
He used mine, but I told you I went to Hatton Garden to a jeweler's and you ordered
That sounded
online.
very expensive to me.
It was expensive, but the thing is, you
Exactly.
can't use mine if you don't go where I said. You just bought his chain.
Next year I'll buy a Hatton Garden chain. Next year I'll buy a Hatton Garden
I'm
chain.
used to it. I'm used to it
this
now.
guy-
I'll burn you. I can't lie.
In the
I'll burn you.
Airbnb.
Because the new shoes they just got, them
Well,
McQueens
well,
as
well.
well.
What's wrong? No, McQueen's, that's got nothing to do with
Them
you.
McQueens as well. that
The
just-
McQueens, to
love
be
this
fair.
Aye, you seen these new
But the thing
McQueens?
is, you should
Bro.
think that we've all got a break.
I'm gassed.
Yeah, you should.
There's no one I love more in
This
this
is a
room
good
than Mike,
thing.
but
You're a
bruh,
trendsetter.
When I know I've copied,
is
when
like-
I've
it is
influenced
bit-
someone
bit
else's
by
swag,
bit,
I have
bit
to
by
acknowledge
bit.
him all the time, no
Huh?
matter
By
what.
bit.
No matter.
It's fine for
No
a
matter
like
what,
me,
you
bro.
have to acknowledge him. No matter what.
Listen, if Kuds
You have to.
Kuds
If I wasn't
inspired
me,
me,
No,
I would
have
want to be
to.
me.
if Kuds inspired me, I would say it.
That's a lie.
I would say it.
That's a lie.
What was the one thing
It's
I think I
not
copied
if
of you?
it's black or white.
It's
You
not
never-
black and white because
you
it's
never
not.
copied me, bro.
It's a rainbow. It's a rainbow.
So you're gonna tell me now that the chain you bought, you had no idea that he had
I
exactly the
had
same
no
chain.
idea.
I'll
be honest,
Zero.
No idea.
I want to know, right? How was Mike's what he wants out of 21 turned into him copying you?
Because I was
Because
got
I
on
said
my
he
team.
needs more swag. I said
I'm
that.
out of breath.
I said need
I'm out of
more
breath,
swagger.
fam.
But yeah, now Mike, carry on with your 2020.
Chest
Alright,
out,
cool.
Stomach out, I don't know.
You're rude. You're rude. Rose is rude, you know. But yeah,
None of us are looking our best shape.
fuck it. I'll
Small
be
at
back
the
to
moment,
this.
bro.
Do you know what it is, yeah?
That's why I said I didn't.
I'm getting our B for shape still.
Do you know what it is, yeah?
100.
2020, yeah. Obviously, it's been a long, hard year, yeah. But like for the first time, I actually wrote down all my New Year's resolutions. I wrote them down.
Did you?
Yeah, and I actually completed all of them. And I,
New Year.
no, last year.
know that, yeah, from
and I
start
actually
last
completed every single one of them. Like even if it's to like a forced, like one of them was go out less. We had a fucking lockdown,
That don't count.
so I was forced to go out
Okay, yeah,
less.
fair enough. I hear
So it happened.
You gotta take it. You take it.
You know,
like that,
do more cardio. I've been jogging. I bike every single day.
You're
Like,
lying.
bro.
You go on your bike every day?
Johnny, if you ask my brother, do I bike every day?
Where'd you go to?
No, on my exercise bike. I bought an exercise
But you
bike.
still ain't lost weight. Mad.
You put on weight,
My
bro.
bikes are the
I'm
ones
wham.
that the first goal.
Cause I'm wham. Look at my bicep, bro. I'm wham.
It's a big arm, but I'm not gonna lie.
I'm wham.
It's the belly.
Fufu.
Yeah, but like, look, like.
Getting wham.
Do you know what's crazy? How's your dad got a smaller belly than you?
I could never have that.
Because he lives in Nigeria.
Because he's had 30 years more life than you.
Yeah, that's mad.
When you deep it that way,
my belly that big?
You're fucking up.
Do you know what it is, though? Do you know what I think is?
Those Nando's do
Do you know what it
that,
is? Do you know what it is, though? Like, I reckon next year I'm going to lose more weight. Do you know why?
Because you're going out.
No.
How can you say next year you're
Do you know,
gonna?
do you know
reckon
why?
you're gonna lose
Do you know
weight?
why? Do you know why? Because
You got a baby on the way,
I'm
innit?
going out no way more.
no, that's why I think I'm gonna lose my weight. Because
Wait, so those for
when I'm in my own yard and I'm making my own food, it's just gonna be pure like.
Your mum hardly cooks anyways after
No,
time.
when are you
What a lie.
moving?
How?
When you move?
No idea.
It's winter
But
or
I'm like everything's been sent. That's another thing. Like one of my New Year's resolutions was to cop a yard. Man, copped a yard.
Yeah, that's the biggest
Do you
one.
get
I
me?
rate that.
So-
I rate
None
you
of
for
us-
that.
you
That's
can't
So
good.
you've
get
copped the
it.
yard.
That's
You've
done.
copped it, yeah.
Offer's
That's
been
a win.
accepted.
That's
I'm
hard.
waiting for the man them to do the back.
He's waiting for his lawyers to come through.
No matter how
Yeah.
many.
That's
2.2s
fucking
you
wavy,
clap
bro.
This year, you cut the yard.
Yeah, that's fucking
biggest-
wavy.
So-
I rate you for that.
And the thing is, that's like I don't.
Your yard is gonna stink, bro.
Hey, man couldn't say anything. Couldn't say, well done, bruv. Couldn't say, oh, what yard? Your yard's gonna stink. That sums you up, man.
His
You're a
yard's
bastard.
your yard's gonna
You're a
smell.
You can smell your yard in our beef.
You know, he's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. He's a bad boy.
I don't know. Maybe it's because you're just a big guy. But you
No, I'm not saying smell like that. I'm saying all the.
Do I smell?
No, I'm
you
saying
let
you're gonna
off
be.
satin.
Do I smell?
You just
Do I
make sure
smell?
with-
No, I'm
The
saying-
air just doesn't smell as clean.
When you're in the room, nigga.
You know, think about this shit. If I do smell, what kind of friend of you that have not told me for all these years?
I have told you.
No, you haven't
times.
told
We
me.
have all told
Because
you.
the only because the only Donny that smells is the other Donny that he said smells. If I smelled and you don't tell me I smell, that's on you, man.
That's not you in 3 years' time.
No,
man.
wait, chill,
How many
chill,
you guys
chill.
ever
That's
told
on you, man.
No, wait, chill. Shout out Dale. Dale's told you when
My
you-
room smelled.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That's
I
what
said
we're
I shared
talking
a
about.
room with you. Yeah, he said your house, and I said when we stay in our
They're not talking about
beefer.
your house.
Yeah.
You think your mum would let your yard stink like that? It's your
That's
your
one thing. The
room.
room. That's not.
It's your room.
My room at uni was calm.
You know what this Don's gonna do in 2 years' time? He's going, you guys never told me I was always late. It's that same thing, man.
Bro.
No, I only say your yard's gonna smell because of all the antics that are gonna be going on
Nah,
inside of there.
honestly, no
Young
parties.
vagabond.
No parties. I might have a couple after, but no parties. That's not happening.
Wait, what's an afters? That's the biggest party in it.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Man, there's no parties.
Just after.
Max 5 people.
How many bedrooms?
It's a 2-bedroom thing.
That's alright.
Yeah,
But
but I'm
you're
gonna rent.
moving in, so it's gonna be 2 bedrooms taken. No.
Man,
I don't know.
your yard's not gonna
You
smell.
convert it to a 3-bedroom.
Yeah, get me involved. We can do a
Listen,
dorm
your yard's
upstairs.
not.
Make a third bedroom.
Your yard's not
It's
gonna
a bathroom.
smell.
There's things.
Yeah, we
Your
got
yard's not gonna smell, but you need a woman influence. I can't lie.
Why do I need that?
No, because
I got a friend.
One. He's got one.
Shut up, man. I got girls that can help me.
loud.
I got
You
friends
got
that can help me. Like,
the grammar
really
right.
nice.
No, you need a woman influence, 100%.
Why do I need that? I don't
No,
need
women
that.
are good.
I will
don't
be
need
honest.
no woman.
No, I will be honest.
Some of our female mates have terrible hygiene.
That's disgusting.
They're not.
I don't want to hear any names because
In your
I'm not
house,
gonna name names, but I'm just like,
I will be
yeah.
honest.
Swear,
In
no,
your
literally.
Some
You-
girl, yeah,
no
I don't
doubt,
think
no.
I don't think you lot understand yet.
No, no
you,
doubt,
you,
no.
you know some of the prettiest girls are the most disgusting girls in the world. You
yeah,
know?
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
I can't lie.
They,
I don't-
no, because they're so used to just looking good their hygiene, everything else is disgusting.
Have you ever been in a bro? Have you ever seen a car wash? See, like in a car wash, yeah.
They'll do dirty shit on that Twitter or whatever, like
Yeah,
they'll phone up and everyone's alright. If that was a fat bird, fucking hell.
Like they'll leave, like basically, they'll leave skids in the toilet. I think they're too good to clean it up, and the way I guess it's them because they're pretty. Yeah, it's them.
And the thing is, those skid marks they add up. Do you want to see a toilet? Yeah, like have you ever been to? No. Have you ever been to a girl's toilet, like a girl's bathroom? Yeah, like you go to the yard, you see in the bathroom. You go in the bathroom and you go shin the care.
Yeah, I'm like, when's the last time you cleaned this? It's got brown stains because they ain't cleaned it.
Do you know the toilet? Yeah, there's like a constant brown line from the top to the bottom that's just been there, and you know that's just skid overload. It's just skidding. And they don't use the little toilet thing to kill it, and you're there holding your breath in the bathroom like, nah.
Like half these girls, yeah, all they know, is that's get down the knees to suck dick rather than getting down to scrub the floors and the little beds.
Can we stop?
Mom's like, that's it. Because look, like our mums know how to do them things. Like if I clean something, yeah, if my mum comes in, for some reason it looks like some new fucking like tiles and everything. Because they be using like spraying everything, cleaning, getting down. Yeah, half these girls, they just look at it. Yeah, that's alright. I just pick up my hair, put it in the bin, that's it.
Nah, that's all mad.
The one that sums that whole thing up though is, you remember a couple of years ago, it was the like proper 10 out of 10 girls like eating like noodles with their mouth open and that being acceptable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's how can they obviously drop from a 10 to like a 2?
I'm not gonna lie, speaking of shit, I got done out like literally the other day, yeah, like just randomly.
What do you mean by
Now listen, let me land. I got done over, yeah. So like, you know when you see a girl on Instagram?
land?
Yeah, let me land. You know you see a girl on Instagram, but she hasn't got an at in the thing? And then you go into the comments searching for her at. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So you see a picture of a girl, yeah? And then like you're looking for her personal because it's on a random page. Yeah. So you're in there and then someone's like, what's her name? One geezer put in the comment, her Instagram profile is, and it said at so-and-so, Christina so-and-so. I clicked on it and it was just an Instagram made of pictures of bare shit in the toilet. And the caption on the page says, that serves you right for looking for her at. And I got truly done. Truly done. Yeah, and when I like clicked on it, it was the most disgusting Instagram profile you could ever think of. It was like toilet, and it's disgusting.
Wait, shit. Is it Joe's turn?
I don't even say my thing.
Mine's just he swerved. He does what he did best.
Because you man just said I started selling I smell.
I said your house can smell.
So yeah,
you need to get a bit bigger, innit?
Nah, I reckon next year I'm gonna be on this cutting.
The eczema?
Cutting was last year.
Was the eczema?
You're so rude. You guys are the rudest. You know, it's good. It's good for me. I can take the back now.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I reckon next year I've decided I'm gonna cut properly because I'm in my own yard. I'm going to do it properly. I'm gonna write another list of New Year's resolution. Hit them. I reckon I'm gonna concentrate more on the pod as well because like. I don't feel like I've been putting as much like.
Are you okay?
I don't feel like I've been putting as much effort into the pod as much. So obviously the visual thing, I'm gonna learn how to edit, and like I'm just gonna be more chill. I reckon.
You're gonna get cut, yeah? What's that? One RH Fitness cutting program with Ricky Houghton himself.
I'll take that. I'll take.
Little shout out to the little bro, little plug there.
Should I charge for that?
You have to.
What for that plug?
Come on. To be a sponsor. You know what I mean?
What's your thing for 2020?
Well, I could say the normal bits. Like obviously, you've got the want to invest the money, want to control my chimp more, become a more accomplished person.
The chimp's a thing. I told you, man. It's a
Control
thing.
the
I'll talk you about the chimp, bro. But I'm just gonna be brutally honest. More than anything, I just want to see Fury knock the fuck out of AJ.
Oh
and
my
God. That'll be 21.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
This idiot guy, bro.
Racial war.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
See the black geezer get knocked over. Do you know what I mean?
I'm joking. If Fury looks like a much better technical boxer, but I think we're underestimating how much of an athlete
I actually think AJ's gonna win, but I just want Fury to ban him out. I'm actually a bit shook about it.
Because I don't think like people underestimate the power and the athleticism AJ has. He can go toe to toe. Yeah, Fury. Yeah, he does them nice dodges and can scrap. I saw some of Fury's previous fights. Bro gets hit quite a bit. Wilder was just a shocking boxer. Like every new Wilder's
Fury
fucking
don't get hit though, that's what you understand. Fury don't get
Does a little bit.
He will though, because Fury's quicker.
does a little bit.
quicker, more.
Fury's quicker.
Yeah, but let's be honest,
No,
Fury.
Fury is, but AJ's quicker than Wilder, and Wilder still managed to catch Fury a couple of times.
Do you know what's the great thing about the fight? The great thing about the fight is that Fury's never fought anyone like AJ, and AJ's never fought anyone like Fury. So that's why it's so great.
don't get me wrong,
Because you
I feel
can't
like-
compare any of their opponents to who they are.
But I do feel
And the
like,
way
I
you
do
look
feel-
at it, it's going to be a great fight.
Mum,
No
I
matter
do
what happens.
feel like, yeah,
Sky Sports
it's
signed
going
me
to
up.
go either two ways, yeah. AJ, let's say in football terms, AJ's either going to be too big, powerful, and pace, like in football,
Yes.
or Fury is going to be too technical and tick-a-tacker him at that whole boxing fight. That's literally like the two.
AJ's just gonna work.
No, because Fury's tick-a-tacker. Fury's so technical, he will dodge. Fury's not a power puncher. He will literally dodge you, jab,
for who's
get you on the
AJ?
counter.
But
AJ's just the power and pace. He's
gets
athleticism,
knocked down,
power, pace. He's
and
nowhere
he's
near
easy
as
to hit.
technical.
That's the
as
recipe for
Yeah.
AJ to stop. Fury to stop.
Do you always found funny, yeah? Like, I'm always just sitting there. Like, I watch boxing occasionally, but I'm just sitting there when the man are talking about boxing. Like, oh, this man knows boxing. Oh, this man knows boxing as well. They're like, oh, this guy knows boxing as well.
You don't know
I ain't
boxing to
talking
get
about
banged
this
in the
fight.
You know what I'm
face.
saying? I'm just watching like this guy knows boxing apparently as well. I was like, this nigga's not talking about boxing in 3 years, and all of a sudden he knows this guy's trainer. I'm like, what?
That's true.
I just want to see that. There's no point in anyone talking about it because boxing is what happens on a night. Actually, surprisingly, one thing I actually agree with AJ is what he said. More talk, less talk, more action, innit? He said it does. We don't need to. We're almost famous enough. We don't need to build each other up like Wilder and Fury did, like trash talk. Let's just fight, and that's it. Like everybody knows it can go either way. There's no talk needed. Let's just see it. I'm just saying, 21. Something would make my. If I ended 21, I could say something guaranteed that happened. That would probably be the top one. I can do all that shit in the future. This fight's got to happen now, and I just love Fury. I don't mind AJ. I don't dislike him, like him. I just love him. That would just make my year.
I heard the fight's going to be $34.99.
I don't care. You know what?
How do you feel about that?
No, it's gonna be.
How do you feel about $34.99?
$2.99 on the zone, bro.
The cost?
Yeah.
I'm going to a pub to watch it and buying 1 pint, so I don't see where this man.
But you know what this feels
in
like.
Newcastle?
You know what this feels
Yeah.
like.
Newcastle.
Bristol's the last one, isn't it?
We're in tier 4, so Newcastle.
Nah,
Wherever I
come
need
the
to
fight
go.
will
Nah,
be
you have to
out.
go Saudi Arabia. That's what it'll be. That's the only.
I'm going.
Nah, you know,
We'll
you
go,
don't
we'll go,
relate next
we'll
year.
go,
because
we'll go.
Yeah.
This is Eddie Hearn's biggest fight.
We'll take the vaccine by then,
If
so
he
we'll
does it
do
Saudi
what we
Arabia,
want.
bless.
Yeah, I'll be still
This is
watching
Eddie
at
Hearn's
home.
biggest fight.
I'll be at home. You'll be in Saudi Arabia with the
He's
vaccine.
coached AJ to the point where.
Growing a leg.
What's your 2020?
End up turning bad down.
21, you mean?
Yeah, 2021. I'm
It's
repeating
not an Arsenal
2020.
score,
That's how shit it's been.
Does feel like it though.
2021. Yeah, man.
Arsenal
Just
survived.
literally.
Why you got Peter moustache, by the way? I just noticed that.
It's gone now.
It's lockdown.
Nah, it's
gone.
4.0. quite
4.0.
prominent, like because you shaved your sides.
It's
but
less
then
pedo-ish,
grown,
but it's more like Rick Rude from the wrestling team. You know
You
Rick
look like
Rude?
a redneck that kidnaps black kids.
Allow it, bruh.
Whoa, come on.
You threw them now.
Hey, brother, you see
Nah,
how
he's throwing me big time. He's
buddy.
throwing me big time. Nah.
Hey,
I'll say I was.
Molly's got
I was
coiners.
going through a mid-20s life.
crisis.
Yeah, mid-20s life
That
crisis.
tash says a lot.
But I'm okay. No, it does. But I know where I'm going now, so which is the only good thing to come out of 2020. But yeah, I'm alright now. I'm calm, and
What's your 2021 goals?
2021 goals.
Arsenal to stay.
My 2021 goals is to go on 2 holidays and be more humble and be appreciative of what I've got. Because right now,
You're doing very well.
like I'm going into 2021, I'm very angry.
2021.
Fam,
Oh yeah.
I'm mad
Oh,
angry.
you're an Arsenal fan. What do you think about it?
Bro,
2021. Very angry. He's gonna skip
If Arteta was my manager,
look. From me saying I'm angry, listen to everything. I'm mad angry. I've never, bro. You see when you met me, you were I was already waved.
Chilled.
I was already waved. Did you see the bottle? I was already waved. I'm mad angry. I hate this whole year.
was it that kid at that party? Is that kid doing the leader? What's he called?
What year? Whatever it
What's
is
your
I'm
mate Stephen
in.
Cracker
I'm
saying?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Mad
But Arteta,
angry.
look what you have done to my friend.
Bro, listen to what I said about Arteta a year ago, bro. Don't even chat. Hey, listen. Last year I was bare angry, but this year I'm coming in humbled, yeah. But I'm still angry, so I need to like I can't talk too
You know
much.
what you need to do? You need to do what Mike said. I know I learned this from Mike, innit? I can't lie. I ain't learned a lot from Mike, man, but I learned this one thing from Mike. And man said, watch other sports, fam. Trust me.
He said watch other
Follow
sports.
other teams, watch other sports, and you'll be blessed. And you know what? Since he said that, I'm a Browns fan and nothing's better.
You're winning. Browns are winning.
Yeah,
bro.
at the moment, but like last year was peak. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan, the same.
We gonna get to the playoffs this year, though. We gonna get to the playoffs.
Yeah, but
We
Ryan,
gonna go away.
Ryan, this is the same guy that said, look, we'll start this pod at 7:30. He said, I've not been landed yet and they're laughing. Wait, I've not been landed yet and they're laughing. I've not even landed yet and they're laughing.
Yeah, but to be
I've not
honest,
landed yet and they're laughing.
Rate that point.
They said, Mike said the pod starts at 7:30 and then we started the pod at 10:15. That's what I'm
You
saying.
have a lot to answer
I'm not
to.
saying who's at fault, but that's all I'm saying, innit? So that's why that's part of why I'm like irate, innit? Like there's no direction as to where I'm going.
Ayo's thinking I should be in my bed resting. It's
Bro,
cool. And
I
man, it's
don't
not.
mind. I don't mind having new people in my yard, like being a host. But when man said I'm starting at 7:30 and he gets there at 10:15,
Yeah, I got work
Okay.
tomorrow.
Finishing the
I got work
podcast
tomorrow.
this
It's like
Christmas Day,
12:30. I got work
Santa's
tomorrow. It's
coming,
12:30.
what 2021?
Bro, Sunday's we've been in this
Bro.
long, bro. It's been a
No, you have
24-hour podcast.
you have every reason to be irate. To be honest with you.
He's so calm when he says this shit.
Yeah,
No nigga turns up late.
It's
and he goes,
not his
sorry,
time.
everyone. You
It's
have
not his time though.
Huh?
It's hard to appreciate other people's time when it's not your time.
Because he ain't got work tomorrow.
Exactly.
innit?
I got watch
That's
my
what winds me up though. Like that's what winds me up. Like when people are late, I'll always apologize because even though I have excuses,
You're very
it's
punctual.
not your time, bruv. Like that winds me up. I could have done other shit. I've lost certain shit to be on time. Like let's say me, I always want to go out with clean trainers. I literally could have spent 15 minutes brushing my shoes, making it clean. I know it sounds mad small, but to me that made me feel fresher. Because I was so desperate to be on time, I've left that. So I've gone out knowing my shoes aren't that fresh. And let's say if my night don't go the way I want it to, I'm blaming the shoes, but at least I was on time. And when people turn up late, they don't appreciate that. I'm angry.
But that's the thing, like
One last word.
Go.
One last word. Yeah. The only reason I accepted that this pod was happening in my yard
I know why.
was because I knew that I was off tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
Because I knew 100% you were not coming on time. I knew 100%.
Put out as New Year's resolution.
Do you know what?
I
Do
knew
you know what?
100%
So
you
what
wasn't
are you
coming on
saying next year
time.
then? What do you want to... Come on, finish the question. What are you saying next year? What's your...
Next year,
What are you wanting?
I can't have any expectations. Like I'll go with the flow.
What do you want to take from next year, though? What do you want to... Because, like, for instance, we all want to take something. Like, for me, I want to take, like, more money,
I'll go with the
businesses.
Yeah, but
That's-
normal though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying, what do you want to take from next year?
I want it to
Like-
be more personal.
Yeah,
I want it to be more
let me take
relatable
something
to you, 'cause
Yeah,
different.
that's what I'm saying. Like, mine's just the same as a lot of other
I
people.
feel like for you, it's like
very
less
dead.
weaves hanging on your door.
Maybe a girl without a gun.
Maybe a girl that isn't
Yeah,
too
there's a
comfortable
weave
to hang a weave after like 2 weeks.
You know what it is, yeah? No, Kuds is right, yeah. Do you know what it is, yeah? There's only one girl that challenged me this year.
You gotta get the IVF, bruv.
Like, all the others will come. All the others come, and it's one thing.
Man said one girl.
God.
No, honestly, there was only one girl that literally challenged me proper.
It's turned out to be the best
And she was
girl.
a proper girl. Like, I obviously showed Mike. But, like, yeah, I probably...
You need
If I'm
more of those in your life. innit?
When
But
you
at
say
this moment, you're
challenge
not ready,
you,
innit?
what do you mean by
You
challenge
need
you?
more of them girls in your life. The best girls in life are the ones that
The
challenge
ones
you.
that challenge you.
The ones that don't accept shit.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's bare jarring. Because the ones that accept
Bro.
everything, they do that. Give me an
Just
example.
swap it to Mike. Just swap it to Kuds. Because everything Kuds is saying is exactly what
which
man
one-
needs.
But when
Yeah,
you
but-
say challenge, what do you
The
mean by
light.
challenge?
The light.
Okay, I
The
got
light.
He wants more
That's
challenge.
it.
Patience.
You
less
say
attitude.
to get.
You say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out with the boys to do this. She's like, why the fuck you doing that for? I thought you said you
I
want
don't-
to save
do you
your
know, I
money.
don't think it's
thought
just
you were
that,
gonna
you
do
know.
this.
I don't think it's just
but
that.
You need that because as guys, yeah, me and I were chatting, yeah, and we always noticed the guys that end up settling, let's say girls we know our age, that are now settling, if you look at their partners always like 5 years older than them, or that something mad. And it kind of made me and I realize we settle at a different rate compared to women. Mm-hmm. If we were at the same age as a girl that we're dating now, these times we'll be getting forced into marriage and we're thinking, what the fuck has happened? I'm not even ready for it. But in 5 years' time, with the same girl, same time, in 5 years she said married, we're in such a different position, we're like, yeah, I'm ready for it.
Got this, you got that.
Because women just grow up so much quicker, develop
Quicker, fam.
You're right. Because, right, I won't lie to you, man. I am not ready to settle down. Mm-hmm. I'm not.
We know.
I'm not. However, I'd like to see myself in about 3-5 years' time. I've gone, cool.
10.
That's what I'm saying. Girls can't say what you just said.
And it's not the challenge. It's not the challenge thing, yeah? Like, because like the challenge thing is like if they go to the challenge or whatever, I would like you said, the ambition thing you said. Like, I'd like to see ambition.
100%.
That's the one thing I like to see because I think it's sexy. If I see a girl with ambition that has like a plan, not even a plan, just an idea. Doesn't have to be a plan. Just have to be saying, don't have to say, look, I'm gonna do this, then, and that. Because I'm not a planner. I'm not a planner either. I'm just kind of like ambition, because the way that I see like my future partner is not like I don't know if this is you, man.
Be the Tasha to my ghost.
Nah, it's because I don't know if it's about you, man. But if I'm gonna get a girlfriend, yeah, it has to be someone that my parents will accept as well. That's just me personally, and I'll be like, look.
Bro, I know your mum, man. She's choosing your girl.
I was about to say, your mum's telling you who
choosing. I don't think you understand.
Ain't no one
your mum is
You think I can't ban out my parents? I can ban them up, you know.
You cannot ban out your mum.
You can't.
I can ban my mum.
I don't think
you know, in the yard, 24/7. I ban my mum all the time.
I know your mum. I feel like I know fair enough to pass my judgment and be like, when I knew X, Y, your current situation, I was like, that's not working. I was like, impossible.
That's what?
Your current situation, I was like, that's not working. I know if this statement gets deleted, but I was like,
nothing gets deleted. It's all.
I said, knowing your mum and the person she is, you're wasting your time.
Listen, I already know. I've already said what I've said.
I know the limits and to the boundaries what your mum's willing to accept. She might let you get out of the realms and she'll accept, but it's only so far you're confined. So within that, she'll technically end up picking the girl you end
She's
up
not
with.
picking. It's not picking.
You don't know it yet.
It's
but
not
she
picking.
Technically will.
It's not picking. It's not picking.
I don't think you
It's
understand.
me
No.
finding someone that I know that she'd also be cool with as
I'm
well.
learning, yeah. I'm starting to feel like this whole like psychology thing, trying to understand, be a better person, understand women better. And women have this weird technique here, where they will force. Basically, what you want to call it is nudge theorem. They will basically force you into what they wanted.
Yeah.
And because you're the man, to not squash your insecurities or belittle you and let you have your ego, then you think you come to the decision. Yet the whole time they've been giving hints and string you down a certain path to what they end up getting. Because women only accept what they want. They only ever accept what they want. In your little daft mind, as a man with a little cock, thinking you got a big cock, you think it's you that's made the decision. Yet realistically, this woman has grafted, because women love spending time. They'll graft for months, years.
Yeah, boy.
Pushing you to a certain idea, and when you pick it, the key is making you feel like you made the choice.
That's a very interesting concept. It's a very interesting concept.
Anyone can do that better than you, it's your mum.
It's a very, very interesting concept, Kuds. Very interesting concept, and I think you're right on that. I like that concept. I really like that concept. I'm going to dwell on that. Because I like concepts, and that's a really good.
The chimp
It's so...
The nudge thing.
Yeah.
No, but the chimp's different to what he's saying. He's saying that they're nudging your
They
ideas.
nudge you, like,
they're making you feel like that's your idea.
Right,
Everything.
you're only falling for that because they're chimp, which is the emotions. Like, if you use your human logic, you're not falling for
I
that.
don't think nudge theorem is completely different to
Yeah,
chimp.
it's different to
chimp is solely on you.
Instinct.
Nudge theorem is using everything else, and you have other variables. Chimp is solely down.
You're
to you.
saying this whole nudge thing here is, if I understood it right, them getting you to think the way they want to think. And getting
Yeah. You basically make someone go to the choice.
You're in control of what you do and what you think.
No, because
So
you
that's-
feel like
if
you're
you control
no.
your chip, you ain't falling into that.
It's like a mirage.
you feel like you're in
You feel
control.
like in control. Have you ever seen? This is a shit example, but have you ever seen the film called Focus with Will Smith and Margot Robbie, where he does the massive gamble of his life, and you see how amazing. Through the whole point, they were reinforcing the number 55 in his head. The lift had 55. The chandeliers had
it's
55.
when he does
It's all
the
numbers
NFL game, innit?
55.
Yeah.
That's what nudge theorem is. That's what that film is actually based on. It's actually based on the actual
That makes a bit
psychological
more
study.
sense.
So you basically push him, and then he thought he's sick because basically he ended up making the decision and he couldn't blame anyone else. It was at his own fault. But then he ended up winning it, thinking, I made that number 55. Yet the whole time he was forced into direction before I realised it. At
That's
the
the
end,
sickest part of the movie.
that's
as well.
what natural, and that's what women are so good at, because women are so patient. It's not about being clever, it's patience. Men are impatient. Naturally, we're patient as fuck. Women can be patient as fuck, and that's why they're the kings of nudge theorem. Queens, sorry, not even kings. Queens of nudge theorem.
It's a very interesting concept, Kuds.
But I still think that's because I think if you're using human logic, if you're using human, I see that film, and the chink comes to my mind when I see that, I haven't seen the film, I saw the clip, and it shows everything that happened to the guy that day, and I just think if you're using human logic, if I see 55, right, or I see the same signal anytime, and I chose to make a decision, if you actually read that book properly, you know, the way you think, the way you control that, as soon as you know you're making a big decision, your emotional chink comes onto you. That's where you get pressure. If it's a decision that's been nothing, then you make a human logical thing. So basically, when the chink's pressuring, if you know how to nurture it, you're making the right decision.
Yeah, there's nurturing, but there's cognitive.
I understand what you're saying, and it's very hard. I'm making it sound easy, but it is all part of the same thing.
Because your chimp forms part of your cognitive, but your cognitive is something that thinks your brain is the truth to you, innit?
Yeah.
So it feels
but
like
that's your chimp overtaking.
Like, you know, like women get my gut feeling. My gut feeling
That's the
told
chimp.
me this.
Gut feeling is nothing.
Yeah, it's the chimp, but at the
Gut
same
feeling's a
time,
piece of shit.
but at the
There's no
same
ever trust with gut feeling.
But at the same time, you can kind of call it reverse nudge, though. It's not like you push them in, but there's certain behavioural traits that you've recently done that have led them to that idea. And then that's where their gut instinct has come from.
Do you know what he's right? Do you know what he's
So
right?
you,
Yeah.
like,
I'm agreeing with you.
like in a relationship,
I'm agreeing
a
with
man will always kiss his
But that
wife,
feeling, you can't
kiss her
do.
goodbye. He's done that for 20 years. But now he started having an affair, he no longer kisses her. He no longer does the small details. He no longer does that. Even though for you think you're still living normal life, it's reverse nudge where she's not realised, and then she's end up coming to this feeling, and then in her gut she feel like this guy's cheating on me.
You're always in control of that. You look back on that, and he could have done better. He could have put on the persona and done what he needed to do.
I hear you.
There's always a way
I'm
to
sure there's
control it.
overlaps. Yeah, there's definitely overlaps between the two.
But I see what you're saying, but it's not like you can't stop it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's geezers that control the relationship with him.
Right, it's half 12, and I've got a busy day tomorrow.
No, this is the pod. This is the Christmas special. You know.
We go to
Wasn't really that
24
Christmassy,
hours. It's like
but,
Corona in some ways, bro. 24 hours.
And the last one we did, was it Christmassy? The last one we did?
We've not got presents for other people. Are you allowed to say or not?
I can say, I guess.
Yeah, what'd you get?
I ordered stuff that hasn't come yet.
Yo, ordering is Mum's like, I've done the same.
Yourself.
You got hope, bro.
Mum's like, I've done the same. I spent peas, yeah.
When did you order it, bro?
I spent peas getting
Like
like
a week ago, some of the shit, bruv.
Does it surprise you that a guy that makes the podcast late and none of your Christmas presents coming on time?
Here we go.
no, bro, you know what? I'm a back him though. I spent peas, yeah, getting like a present in it. And even now, yeah, they said, yeah, it's on the way. And they sent me a notification like 2 days later. Due to like an error, 2-minute orders, and everything else, blah, 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 blah. We got your order wrong. So you have two options. We can give you a full refund, or you just wait till it arrives. So there's a massive back order. Even when you go on ASOS, you have next day delivery.
Premier thing.
The thing is,
Premier
But
thing, innit?
because of COVID and everything else, they've now changed it to fastest delivery, which means 1 in 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
It's no longer next day. That's what I'm saying. Everything's just a mad thing right now.
I know where all these problems come from, innit? Because I'm the source of the problems. Like, working a big store, well, not in the store, but in the office, if someone goes to me, is it coming before Christmas? I'm just saying, yeah, because right then and right now, it's the easiest option for me. So that's probably
just
why,
get a
because
sale.
every business is doing the same thing.
What you
Just
say,
get it
yeah.
coming
Yeah,
before Christmas.
yeah, because you get the sale. If you say no, if it's after Christmas, I'm fuck them niggas. I ain't getting.
I can't lie to you. I ordered something on Next, yeah, for Dale's future baby, in it. Yeah. I ordered something on Next, early December, and it said it's not coming till 28th of December. What the heck? What is going on?
Is the baby even gonna be there by then?
No, that's not the point. The point of the matter is I ordered it ages ago. So like the thing is, in my head I'm thinking.
You ordered it this evening, by the way.
No, I ordered it time ago. I ordered time
Time
ago.
ago,
No. I actually ordered it early December.
It's like you said earlier, I left time ago. You
Oh
ordered
no!
it time
I
ago.
ordered this ages. But
What
the point
day
I'm
in
making,
December?
the point I'm making is
Let's see the email, bro.
What day in December?
Huh?
What day in December?
Like the 2nd, time ago. But
I'll let you off. Okay, that's a long time.
Do you believe that?
Asking because his other stuff came, I gave him his other stuff, and this one thing hasn't come yet. But the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, I know COVID is all fucked. It's fucked up. People have lost jobs, right? However, I know a lot of people that have lost their jobs and they've become delivery drivers. Yeah, it's because that's what the jobs are there. If there's bare delivery drivers, why are the deliveries taking so long? Yeah,
I don't think there's more. I don't think
there's more delivery drivers these days.
Yeah,
there's more
backlog.
Why is there a backlog? Do you have more drivers?
Because they're giving anyone that wants a job. These are probably inexperienced.
So what they
And
do?
you know
What they
what's
do
mad?
with my things?
And
What
my-
they do with my things?
And my DPD,
I've had
my
stolen.
DPD driver's a road man, fam. It's hilarious. Like he's proper road as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what made him stop trapping and just go to DPD. It's jokes. But the other day, my brother wasn't in it, and he rang my brother's phone and was like, "Yo, my guy, man's outside your yard." My brother's like, "Who the fuck is this, bruv?" He's like, "You're a DPD driver, bro." That man's chatting to him like, he's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, man pulled up at your yard. You're not here still." And it's like, bro, these DPD drivers are any guy now.
Any
Like,
guy.
That's why I'm about to say to you, if it's late, it's because they're roadmen. They don't give a shit, fam. Like, no, I'm not lying. Like, he literally, even the other day when I opened it and I took something to my brother, because my brother was ordering loads of PT stuff, yeah? And I opened the door and he was like, "Yo, older brother, yeah?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Say nothing still." And I'm like, bro, I'm like, what the fuck? Just give me the package, bro.
One of
Like,
the guys I train with at the gym, yeah.
he's a proper road man though, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
He don't wear no uniform, he's just in. Nah, bro, he's not. Brother,
that's-
swear
that's
that. And the maddest
unbelievable.
thing is, he's not wearing no uniform. And I thought, like, because, you know, now, like, I was gonna get this, innit? Because, you know, I was doing the deliveries last year. In the lockdown, in the early times, innit? Yeah. So I was thinking, do it, and you can do it in your own car now, innit? So you can do the deliveries, you just go to the pickup point and that. So I thought he was in his own car because he wears this tracksuit in black, just all black tracksuit, and trainers. So he just looks like a roadman, but he's got your thing and the scanner. And I went outside, bro. I see a 7-foot DPD big van, and he's all leaning out like, "Save my guy," all just breezing out. I'm thinking, yo, roadmen are on this thing, bro. That's why your parcel hasn't come, fam.
Bro, one of my boys, yeah, at the gym, yeah, he lost his job, unfortunately, innit? Yeah.
Due to COVID.
Due to COVID, lost his job because
Mad.
of COVID, yeah. Yeah. And it's like, obviously, he's like, "Yeah, I work for Amazon now." He's like, "I'm doing parcels and that, yeah." I'm like, "Oh, is that you, yeah?" He's like, yeah, I was doing parcels and that. And he's like, and then we're like, "Oh, is that your van, like, in the car park for the gym?" He's like, "Yeah, that's the van." Because I was like, "Where's your whip?" He's like, "You know what I do now?" He's like, "Yo, so obviously, like, the petrol they pay for the van is their petrol. So what he says he does now is that he'll drive his car on the Monday to the car park thing and just use the van to drive around everywhere. So he saves petrol. He's just using Amazon's petrol. He'll say, take it to the gym, take it for groceries, take it everywhere. So Amazon's paying for his petrol.
So no one's going to gym. That's why our parcels are late.
They're not paying him enough, though. They're not paying him enough still.
Bro, it's hard out here. It's hard
You
out
don't
here.
make excuses. One of my went missing. They were like, "Yeah, it's just gone." I was like, "How'd it go?" They were like, "It's just gone. You're gonna have to just get a refund." I was like, "Oh, I can't." But it's just.
I was so worried. He
Man's smashed-
broke my fucking thing,
Bro,
bro.
you're treating this like it's Arteta, bro. It's like, fuck this one.
Don't say bro. Man's here still. Goku, fam. What did I tell you the other day? I feel like Goku.
Nah, you're moving mad.
On that note, au revoir. So,
I'm about.
That's the Christmas special.
On that note, I'm
some
a,
darts to go and let on.
ladies and
It
gentlemen,
was a ting.
I'm a Bill of Blem, and we gonna go be.
Yeah, we're done out here. Thank you for enjoying it.
Later,
Girls,
ladies
if you
and
want
gentlemen.
Mike in the next year, 21, it's fake stern.
How man?
Hey, but plug it though. Yo, if anyone's listening to this,
Yeah, I was gonna say it last.
anyone's listening to this and you feel slightly overweight and you want to lose some weight, 1RH Fitness on Instagram.
Run that.
Hit that up.
No.
Go and
Great training program.
go and lose your old
Definitely.
shit.
This is inspired.
Get some abs.
Give you full meal plan nutrition, but you might not get invited to the gym.
That's
Hey,
it.
listen! Goku! Hey, nah.
Hey, you're moving, man.
No, but on a level, thanks to everyone that like listened to the pod this year and that like the listenership did go up, which is quite nice. So hopefully, again, 2021 we do bigger things with visuals and that. I'm gonna learn how to edit visuals.
Shout out to the sponsor as well.
Yeah, shout out to the sponsor. He's alright.
Man said he's alright.
But yeah, we
Ain't
move,
the
man.
sponsor meant to be
Shout out
your
to Shorts.
biggest- Ain't the sponsor meant to be your biggest guy?
Shout out to Shorts by Jerry, who's gonna teach me how to edit. He's helped with video and like he's a legend. My brother, he's a good lad. You get me?
What's this thing, bro?
So we move, yeah. Thank you everyone for listening. Yeah, 2021. More wildness, more wild stories. Alright, anyway, we're done.
Hey, wait, Choo-choo.
Yeah, put your
Let's
mic.
talk about my Jason thing. Let's talk about the Jason question. No, wait, chill.
You had your
It's real
time.
Yeah, put your mic.
No, wait, chill. Jason, if you're a real vegan, yeah, record. No, big man thing, yeah. For the fans,
Yo, look into the camera.
for the fans, yeah, record your Christmas meal from breakfast, dinner, dessert,
Lunch.
yeah,
Lunch.
Lunch. No, big man thing. Yeah, no, chill. You could be a vegan, yeah, for most of the year, yeah, but Christmas Day, yeah. Let me see you eat tofu at Christmas fucking lunch, yeah, and all them things there. That's impossible.
Hey, the red leg got
I
man
promise
moving.
you, if he shows me, yeah, that he's a vegan through Christmas Day, then I'll get off his back. I can't lie. No, tofu at Christmas lunch. Nah, G. And he's telling his mums he can't eat this and that. And nah, cool. Prove me that, yeah. Prove everyone that. Then I'll get off your back. Christmas Day, show me all of your meals. All of your meals.
Show me all of
Breakfast,
your meals.
lunch, and dinner. Then I'll get off your back. No, I'm not even. This is not a banter. No. Show me all of your meals.
cap.
Then I will get off of your back. Yeah, cool. Jason, that's you. Boom.
Jason.
I'm not even joking. No, chill.
Man is being serious, no.
No, seriously though. How can you be a vegan or a vegetarian and then on Christmas Day you might have the one turkey? Because if you are because if you are if you are a vegan or a vegetarian, that's the one day where you might have a day off, right?
Yeah.
That's the one day where you might have a day off, right?
Yeah. If you're not full time, that's
No,
the day.
come on. That's the one day you would have a day off. Innit?
There's a lot
I
of-
would.
Hey, you know what I'm angry about, yeah? I fucking hate cheese, yeah? Me and Mike went McDonald's
Cheese.
the other night, innit? Hey, can we talk about that?
Do you know what? Final topic. One thing that you hate about this year or anything. One final topic. Fuck it. We're here.
What I hate?
One final
I
thing.
thought we were going to talk about the party that we... I don't know.
Anything. You can take 2 or 3 things.
Nibble of the year.
Nibble of the year, rattle of the year. One thing that you hate. Let's do it, guys. We're here.
I've already said mine on the last time I was here.
No, we'll do that for the New
I'll
Year
say it
special.
again.
It's Christmas special.
Yeah, go on, I'll say it
But I
again.
don't know
Well,
if
it's the
we'll
week
do
after.
are you gonna let us use the flat next week?
No, come
Oh, I've got a bit of fun, yeah? How about this? This is quite funny and vexing me at the same time, yeah?
Put that hat on.
Right? So, you know, like, on social media, it's great, you can, like, if someone's doing the same kind of thing as you, in the same, can't think of the word, in hospitality, like, if you're a rapper, sometimes you'll promote a rapper, you're a boxer, promote a rapper, whatnot, yeah? This ain't even like a skill for me, well, it's controversial saying, but there's some mums, yeah, right, who've got baby mums, yeah,
baby mums
kids and that,
alone.
right, okay, and then promoting other baby mums. Like, models go, oh yeah, look at this model, and you're like, cool. He's like, oh, she's a mum as well. How are we respecting that into following and go, oh, what's a fucking mum? Look at the angle she's holding the baby at. Oh, what is this? How can that become 2022? That would be the normal thing. Oh, you know what? We're going to
This is
Insta for
very
another mum.
I hear that.
Yes.
Very
I
toxic.
really hear that.
You're
cannot
very
be
toxic.
accepted.
Joking now.
This is very toxic. As men, we cannot complain about other women and mothers and their babies.
But when will the baby, when a little guy, a man's with his kid going, oh yeah, follow my man, he's got his kid with him. It won't happen. There's no disrespect there, but it's just like,
Moses on something.
it's not a rattle, it's just like, why?
No,
Why? And that's it.
So your rattle is the baby mum.
What's your rattle? I can't think of one. I get rattled too often.
Investigate. I can't lie.
My rattle's the same as I said last time. It's just that I feel that everyone's walking, at the moment, I feel that we're all walking around with bare shit trainers on, bro. That's just my rattle. Like, I just feel that a lot of people at the moment are walking around.
I feel like I was getting dug out a little bit last week still.
Who?
Hey, what's wrong with my really
No, he said he liked your best lagers.
Listen, I remember I said that. Trust me, I actually like your trainers. Now they're good. Them trainers are good.
What's that website you say you can get a percentage of? Design.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they had
Is that because our boy can get the
To
thing?
be on there.
Is that because our boy can get the thing off? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that a lot of people walking
That's
around.
where I got my actual Garden McQueen's from.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let me write down.
Yeah, no, I was just saying a lot of people. I think
you're
that's
actually making a list.
2 rattles.
I got self.
What?
Share it.
You said this now.
Share it.
Nah, let me
We've done
show
all our Christmas shopping, bruv.
why.
All that Gucci I bought my family, man. Fuck's
Come
sake.
out.
No way, fuck them. They can't have the thing.
He listens in it.
Yeah, I think my two are just people that like we're all walking around with shit trainers, and people keep trying to ask me to forex trade, blood. Fuck off! I don't want to trade. Like all year, bro. Do you want a forex trade, mate? I'm like, no. Otherwise, I'd already be doing it. You prick. Fuck off. Nah, I hate it though.
I've got this. You haven't got any of this shit, have you?
No, do you know what it is? It's annoying because all these pages say, yeah, you can make £1,000 today, and it's like, yo, bro, fuck off.
Boogie backs, baby.
Nah, there's some Donnies that take the piss out of it.
Yeah, it's like just allow it, innit? Like, so they're the only two things that proper vex me.
Yeah,
this
as soon
year.
as you hear
It's
forex
all
trade,
the
you're
shit
not-
trainers that are way overpriced, and just people keep asking me to fucking forex trade, bro, and that's about it.
You see a name
Think
that
about a
follows you,
calm
you might
year
look
to
at it.
be
As soon
honest
as you
with
see trader, it's gone. You're like, why would you bait yourself like that? Yeah.
Do you know? I think I got my rattle of the week, of the year. Yeah, and it's just things that I see on the internet. And my rattle of the year is people expecting you to think like they think or believe what they believe.
Bro, that's been a rattle through society, man.
I
That's
know,
why
but
for
there's
years.
no world peace.
I
Yeah,
get it,
that's
but
exactly
but
it.
it's just different there. For example, like you can follow Dr. Umar Johnson and that, and I can just think he's funny. And because I don't believe everything that he says, I'm a coon.
Yeah.
Or because I might
You're a
wanna,
pagan.
I might think that Arteta's in rather than Arteta out. You might think you're a dickhead. You don't know a thing about football. Or I might decide, you know what? I like going to listen to rock music, and you're like, text only music I listen to. Like, shut up, man. I can think what I think and still be similar to you, or what I can think what I think. Like, it is what it is. Like, don't be offended because I'm different to you or I think different to you. That's my other year. People can be different. People can have different opinions on how things are. It doesn't mean they're against you just because someone disagrees with you. Yeah. I can disagree with you and still be on the same side. No, I just don't agree with the way you do things. I can still make fun of shit and still be with Black Lives Matter or whatnot. I'm just different to you. Doesn't mean I'm against you. Relax. Don't get offended by everything. Don't get annoyed by everything. We're still on the same tide. I just have a different way of doing things.
Stop being so sensitive,
Just
bro.
relax, man. Take a chill pill. Yeah, you're not starving in fucking Mozambique. There's bigger things to worry about in the world. Relax. Yeah, get yourself in order. Relax. Take a chill pill, man.
What about you, Joe?
You said this.
Baby
You
mums.
know,
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry. Fuck me, loud and clear.
My rattle of the year is people stop fucking capping for the internet, man. Allow me.
Yeah, a lot of cats.
Stop capping. Like, there's bare examples, yeah, but like 2020 has been the slowest year of everyone's life. And why am I still seeing people tweeting, oh shit, we're in December already? Because we're in fucking December. This year's been fucking long. Why are you there now turning around saying, I'm not ready for next March, last month? This has been the longest year of our lives, but everyone's trying to act like it's been the quickest year. You're fucking liars, bruv. Like, there's bigger stuff that people cap on, but that small lie just winding me up. I felt every fucking day. I felt every hour. And yet I've got people tweeting, how the fuck is it like 2021 next week? Nigga, it's fucking 21 next week because this year's been long. I feel like I've done fucking jail. Like, literally.
No, you're not wrong.
Nothing's been going on.
Pen.
You're not wrong.
Like, yo, I spent and here's my other
This
rattle.
has been different.
Death by association. Yeah. I used to be active. Yeah. I like living life, yeah. But I still get his coming up to me. Oh, bruv, you're always out. Oh, you were out last week. I was like, you're a big man.
Because you are.
Out the last 11 weeks, 9 of them are spent in isolation. How am I out?
Yeah.
Like, since the mum's like, I realize people just chat shit.
Yeah.
Like, how am I actually out?
Nah, you're right.
Because
I
I've been in
still get that.
isolation, pre-isolation for my operation recovery. Then I got COVID. I worked it out. Out of the last 11 weeks, 9 of them I spent in isolation. Yet when I went out one weekend, people were like, oh, you was out. I was like, you're a big man. I've literally spent 9 out of 11 weeks in isolation, yet you're saying I'm out. Like, why you always capping, bro? Like, if you don't know Wild One, just say Wild One and keep it moving.
You're Maitland Niles.
Don't feel like you gotta say it in bro. Yeah, that's probably my two rattles.
Your rattle of the year, and we'll end it there, bro.
Jason
and the vegan.
Just one quick rattle of the year.
It's not even
Arsenal,
just
bruv.
it. Jason, Arsenal, gassed because Arteta was telling us that he was the guy in it. We won FA Cup. We thought he was the guy. I don't know, bro. Everything. I can't even lie. The whole 2020. But at the end of the day, yeah, I hate 2020. I've come out more angry, innit? Like, I've never been more angry in my life.
You need to start doing yoga, my guy. Do some yoga or some Pilates. You know what it is? I'm not gonna lie. I was bare angry over this whole situation, and then like
they need to learn. They need to learn.
Now, do you know what it is? I was bare angry, but my little brother was just like, "Yo, you need to realize that like you just can't let anger grow inside of you because of what's going on this year." And I was like, "Nah, he's right. Still, he's right." So now I'm kind of like, this year's done with. Crack on with next year. What will be, what will be. We got to crack on, but can't let no anger set in the stomach.
Ryan is literally talking from the same place that I'm talking to. I've got a younger brother as well, yeah, and my brother tells me similar things. I'm angry. He's always calm.
Yeah, same with my brother.
He's always calm, but I'm so angry all the time that I'm like, why the fuck aren't you angry, bro?
But do you know what it is, yeah?
But then I know that I should be grateful because like. This time last year, I didn't have like.
Do you know what it is? Do you know one thing I want to say quickly here? What we should be very grateful is that all of us in here have our jobs, have money, and we're doing well. Because let me tell you something now. There's some people out here that have been affected by this COVID thing, and their whole life is ruined, fam. Nah, there actually is. And like we can come on here, you know, a few days before Christmas, we can have a laugh, we can have a joke. But there's people out there that are burning. You get me? So let's be honest. Like, that might be their own fault. They might have not done good in their life. They might have been bad mind, and that's what set them up to be where they are now. But I'm not going to lie. I'm good. I lost my job through this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? A job I had for 7 years. I got bomb, you're gone. COVID, this, that, and the other. But man's good. So for me, I was just bare angry of like stuff that I lost. And really, when I chat to my little brother's like, bro, you're cool, man. Like, you got more shit than most people. You know them ones there.
Country you probably believe. Yeah, I'm a bit of a cunt in it, but like, if you're lonely and struggling this Christmas, in it, chat to man in it. I've got you in it. Just reach out to man. Don't feel like you're by yourself.
100.
I've got you in it. Like, if you actually get to know me, like real ones, I was there for the man, the men, anyone I care about it. So like literally, yeah.
Nah, it's true though, because it's
I'm
like
up now,
laughing joke,
but when it comes down to it, yeah, if you need me, man's there without a doubt, no question.
You know what? I won't forget.
So literally, just reach out to man if you're lonely by yourself, whatever. Because I know it's gonna be tough for people. I know people in tier 4. Like some of my friends, they're lawyers. They can't afford to get caught going home because you get caught, you lose your job.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't think people understand, like, laws are 5 years, 6 year degree. I'm just putting that as an example. There's just examples like that. If you're by yourself in it, so this Christmas, I ain't even going to post no shit of me and my family doing this. I might post a bit of food that I cooked because that's what I do. But I ain't going to post like me being there with my family because I know there's some people. It's going to be tough on other people, man.
I can't.
So if you need me, just reach out.
I'm going to say, you go.
I'm only going to. What he said is more credible than I'm gonna say, and more than Mike's gonna say. All I'm saying is, if you need someone to come and just chill and have fun, yeah, AKIODE. That's when you find my fucking Instagram account, innit? You wanna come and have fun? Because I've got nothing else to offer. I can't lie. But it's better than I can't lie.
If you're female, I'll offer you dick.
We'll come and have
Give
fun.
them your MySpace, isn't
It's
it?
better than me being. No, man, it's better than people being depressed in these times.
Yeah. No, we'll back it. We'll back it.
I can't.
It's what these things are for as well, isn't
I'm
it?
not a great cook. I'm not great all of that, yeah. But if you don't want to be depressed, you want to have fun. Let's come. Let's watch football. Let's chill. Come to my yard.
Basketball, Christmas
it's calm, bro. It's calm. Like, it's calm. Like, we'll have fun, innit? Anything anyone else wants to say is more credible than mine. But if you want to have fun, then yeah, come to my yard, innit? That's calm, bro.
Yeah,
and that's a wrap.
You know, I'll say one more thing before the podcast over. One final thing, yeah. Like, I'll say a couple final things. But I remember one time I was very upset. I remember we were sitting in Cardiff and I cried in front of Kuds and Johnny one time. You know, at a meal, I cried. And I know why I cried now when I think back about it. I cried. And Kuds and Johnny were just bare cool about it. I just broke down in the middle of a meal. I just broke down and they were bare cool about it. No bad now. Cool about it. And I always respect them for it, yeah. Another thing is, I remember some point this year, my mum was in a thing, because me and my family banter a lot. Yeah, we banter a lot very well. I have a very good relationship with my family. My mum was like, Mike, you're always so happy. Like, you're always so calm. Like you're never angry. And I just said to my mum, look, yeah, Like, because I wake up every single morning, yeah, and I think to myself, what the hell have I got to be angry about? I wake up in the morning saying, there are kids starving all over the world. I can go downstairs and make myself a meal. My worry is about girls or the podcast or fucking little work things annoy me. When I'm earning more than the average person, there's people starving. So why have I got this? Why would I be upset about? And then the final thing I'm going to say is the reason why I do all the dumb shit that I do. I put all these dumb videos up. I do this podcast and chat shit. And the only thing that has kept me doing this podcast, because there's been times I've gone, what's the fucking point in me continuing doing this podcast? Sometimes I'm like, people aren't even sharing it. I'm like, people don't give a fuck. I've got friends that don't even listen to pod. Like, what's the point? And I won't lie to you. This year, I've received some fucking amazing messages. There was one girl, like, there's been a couple people, but there's been people that stuck in my head that have gone, a girl that found the podcast this year, she sent me a long message going, lockdown's been difficult, I've been struggling, but I've gone back and listened to every single one of your podcast episodes, and it's just made me happy. And you guys have made me happy. And I'm going, that's why I'm doing the fucking podcast. That's why I'm fucking doing it. That's why I don't mind embarrassing myself and having a good time and wearing a fucking wig, because I can hack it and I'm making somebody's better. Like, I might not go to the millions, but if I've affected one person in a positive manner with positive attitude and motivated someone, then I'm doing something right, and I'm going to fucking continue doing it. No matter what I do, even the podcast, and I'm going to keep motivating people, and I'm going to keep just doing what I fucking do.
You're doing you at the same time, innit? You're doing it and you're pleasing
I'm
people.
real.
I get a few people,
That's
man.
it,
Why
man.
does Mike do this? Why Mike? I was like, why is it a why? He's clearly enjoying himself and doing it. I don't know why he does it, but I ain't got a problem with it because he's doing him. And I think that's the problem with the world. A lot of people, when people do something so different, they kind of judge it. But then again, they're the same people that go, let people do what they want. Do you know what I mean? And that's the catch-22 you have in this world.
When people ask you why, the simple thing to say back is why not.
Yeah.
So many
There's
things
gotta
I
be a
bring to
reason.
people. So
book,
many business things I bring to people, and they go, "Why would you do that though?" And I go, "Why wouldn't you?" And they go, "Good point."
Well,
That's what it comes down to. Everyone can just say why.
Everyone thinks there has to be a reason. I read in the book here, part of success, understand it doesn't have to be a reason. Some
Exactly.
things just work. There's some laws in the world that will work, and there's not a reason to.
And not just that, everyone thinks that you shouldn't be doing something that everyone else is doing. Everyone's like, but loads of people do podcasts, why should you do one? Why not?
But then if you do something different, no one does that.
Yeah.
There we are.
So you can't win.
we move people, 2021.
On that note, one
Love.
of my favourite sayings, happy fucking holidays.
So what's the other one?
We go again.
Yeah, that's the one.
Come on!
No, it's not.
What is it?
You've done all right for yourself, Mike.
God bless, take care, have a good one.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for going on the pod, man. Love
Did you say
everyone.
yids, bro?
working attention, like this.
Yeah.
I'm not waking up at
Yeah, fucking hell.
I'm a fucking bitch in the ass.